I haven't been around in the scene in forever, I feel like. So
yeah. I mean, me either, honestly, man.
Really?
I've been having to step back.
What's your new job that you have? Because you mentioned that, and that's what happened. Like, we were supposed to do this podcast earlier, and then
and then I got a job where I work.
Are you not at the club anymore?
I'm there Saturday night. I go in and I bartend Saturday only.
Ooh, bartender,
make my
big
little bit of money once a week there. But I work Monday through Friday, 7 to 7 as a quality control a weld inspector. So I go through and I just got a little piece of street chalk with me and tell guys who with egos what they're doing wrong. So that's fun.
That's gotta be fun.
Yeah. We spend. I also work Saturdays, so it's 60 hours a week.
It's not a terrible job though.
It's good money. It's good money, and that was the whole reason I had to do it because I'm real thankful for my girl.
What's she up to?
1,000%.
I want to kind of dive in. I need to have her.
She's doing good, man. She's managing barrios
because I know she's been a manager.
Yeah, she was the manager of the comedy club, and she moved on from that. She was bartending for a little bit, and it just wasn't. She wasn't fulfilled enough, and then she eventually got barrios. Shout out barrios. Go eat there. It's fucking delicious.
Want to do a traditional thing with me on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we gonna smoke?
That's what all my guests are like. Are we gonna smoke? It's like, sure, we can.
You have
like
a
Zach
green banister and not smoke.
Right.
Right.
And I mean the Heley cast. What are the acronyms for it? T.H.C. I didn't do it on purpose
I was about to say, that doesn't feel like that was on purpose.
Did not do that on purpose. I can't remember who did that, but someone mentioned, they're like, you do realize your acronyms are THC, right?
That's great.
I think it was my dad that actually said that. He's like, so what's your podcast about? Pot? I was like, why? He's like, the Heley cast, THC. I'm like, God damn it.
What's your dad like? I want to learn about Daniel Heley a little bit in this episode.
My dad is a professional, very... I don't know how to describe him. He would know. How would you describe my dad?
I don't know, dude. I haven't seen your dad in years. He's like the whitest dude ever, though.
Yeah,
he's old school
white
boomer.
construction.
Yeah, yeah. My dad's a truck driver. I feel like they're probably doing the same a little bit. Okay.
Probably not racist.
Probably not. I would say the same for my dad.
Yeah.
He's probably he has good intentions.
I'm just like, yeah, but I was going like I was thinking about it. I'm like, you said some interesting shit on the Cumbastic episode about your dad.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that episode.
Brandon hates the name of that podcast.
I told I have a brother-in-law who is very much black, and I told him the day we were talking, and he was like, "Oh, you're going to do a podcast? That's awesome. Where can I listen?" And I was like, "All right, listen, man. It's the Heley cast, but just a heads up. Don't listen to like my first one because I was like 2 months into comedy. Fuck that. Don't listen to that." I was like, "But the last one I did, we had
your first one was pretty fun because I was the nervous one for some reason."
Yeah, was that the one
that was at
Slaughter's?
Austin's? Yeah, I was nervous and everything. I felt like I was having a celebrity on.
No, don't say that.
Because you were opening for fucking actual people, actual names. So.
At the time, it comes in waves, and I didn't know that then, but it does for sure come in waves.
Oh yeah, it definitely comes in waves. Brandon's riding one real well right now.
Yeah.
I don't think
he's funny too, man. It does help that.
I'm not saying he's just like riding a wave, but like he caught on to a wave, and he's obviously gonna ride it. But he already had waves going for him before, like
You don't realize when you first get into comedy how much like notoriety means a lot.
Yeah,
that kind of circles back to like
his wave just got bigger with Messina, and all those guys.
Yeah.
Who'd he open up for at Bricktown? What was his name?
Oh shit, man.
Fuck.
Bald dude. I can't remember his name right now.
Bald.
Phase on Love.
Phase on Love.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's exactly who it was. Yeah, he's doing big things. You not as much, huh? Hey, I can't talk.
No,
I can't talk.
Not as much. No. I had to pull back a little bit. Get a job. That's why I was saying I'm very thankful for my lady because when she started dating me, I was like 2 months into comedy. right off the bat.
shocked.
Right off the bat, immediately a manager of a comedy club dating a comedian who's 2 months into comedy.
Yeah, let me say this. I was shocked when that happened.
Whoa. Yeah. Me
And
too.
I heard someone in the scene was pissed off because he had been doing it longer.
No.
No?
No.
You know who I'm talking about.
Daniel.
I'm not naming
No.
anyone. No.
We're going to be nice.
Okay. All right.
No.
Sorry, it's the Heley cast. You know how I got to do it. Things are resolved is what I'm saying already.
Yes. Oh, yeah, for sure. But no, she, incredibly thankful for her. She dated me being a very, very new comic. She was the breadwinner for 3 years.
Right.
And then naturally, money is important. So being a server doesn't pay the bills and help out your significant other. So I was like, all right, I do have a particular set of skills. And so I will go back into welding, unfortunately. And I thought I was going to be in like an office because I got a quality control job, and I am not by any means. I'm 60 hours a week, 110 degree heat, just checking dudes' egos all day, and it sucks.
Really?
It sucks, yes.
But it's not
terrible.
as bad as...
I would rather be welding, honestly.
Really?
Yes. Because there's 4 of us, 15, I think, areas that we got to check, so we have a lot of downtime. And I'm just sitting there in my head. And I'm like, I don't want to be here. I'd rather be, if I'm going to be here for 11 hours, I don't want to be 6 of it just thinking, just my own conscious, toxic thoughts rolling through my brain.
Right.
And so, yeah, I've been trying to transition actually there into welding from quality control because those guys, it's just nonstop. The day goes by so much quicker. So
That would make sense,
nice,
I guess, yeah.
It's been good. I've been really trying to figure out the balance of...
If you have 6 hours in your head as a comedian, that's not healthy.
No. You need, like, your designated, like, I'm going to sit down and really go through this shit. Maybe some mushrooms, some acid, something to guide you through it.
You can't really do that when you're on the clock.
Sober on the clock at your job, you're just like, God, I fucking suck. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing.
That's terrible. No.
It's slowly wearing on me.
Is that a union?
No, actually, this one
Because
is
I know
not
Maverick's in welding too, right?
the last job, yeah, Maverick McWilliams. He's a welder. He sucks, but at welding, not comedy. He's actually really good at comedy. But
he's really good at leather work too. Honestly,
no, yeah. The thing with welding is it is an art, and a lot of times, like I do metal art, and so Maverick is.
I did
Maverick,
see your.
I love you. He's a very skilled.
I saw your art on Facebook.
Yeah, I've been trying to. That's how bad comedy's going. Is I'm trying to get back into my old art form a little bit. I'm like, how else did I do this to make money? Oh, that's right.
Oh my!
Because I feel like most comedians too. Like I hate jobs. I've since day one I couldn't wake up on time. I've always been late to every job I've ever had. And it's nonstop a problem. It's like there's.
You're not by yourself.
No, I think Finesse Mitchell, an old comic. I say old comic. He's still a comedian, but he was popping in like the 2000s. He talked about like you can't tell me when I'm hungry. Like why are you telling me I can eat from 12 to 1? Maybe I'm hungry at 11. Maybe I'm hungry at 2. What the fuck? And then I get in trouble if I just leave and go eat. And it's like that. It's wild too, the differences in service industry and blue collar stuff. Because, like, you can show up half a day late, 6 hours late to your waiting job, and they're going to be like, listen, we're in the weeds. We need you. Get your ass in there. But if you show up, like, 5 minutes late to your welding job twice, they're like, you're fucking out of here, dude. We can't stand for that. And it's like, what? I was tired. I'm sorry.
I was buzzing my ass for the company, and I was tired.
You got me waking up at 4 a.m. It's crazy.
My bad. Sorry. No, I mean, I'm late to my job every day. I work for a dealership that would go unnamed.
Okay.
But
what do you do at the dealership?
I detail cars.
Okay, that's cool. I like the detailing job has always been. I'm a very particular person, attention to detail type stuff, and so that would be fun for me.
It's okay.
I actually noticed when I pulled up, your car is clean as shit. It's like shiny and the chrome's clean. It's not dirty.
I haven't cleaned my car in a while, so honestly, I appreciate you saying that.
Don't say that because it's very clean.
Which car are you talking about? The Mercury?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not my car. That's my mom's car.
Oh, okay.
My car is the Ford Fusion.
Oh yeah, your car is shit.
Thank you. appreciate it.
Yeah. I was
See,
like,
Maverick, he's not just making fun of you either.
No,
It's me.
it's podcast. It's the Heley cast.
Dude, it's amazing to see that, like, out of the OKC scene, we have two comedians that are popping pretty well in Austin, Maverick McWilliams and Chandler Roan.
Chandler, yeah.
And then I guess Tony Casillas, we all know him. He just did a set in The Little Boy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah, Tony is for sure. He'll blow up either this year or next year.
That's what I was thinking,
He's too fucking funny, man. It's very rare to be like 5, 6, 7 years into comedy and already be just bubbling and just being better than.
Well, how long
you
has
watch
Matt?
it and you're like, shit.
How long has Matt Rife been doing it? Can you look that up?
Oh,
look
Matt
up
Rife's been doing
how
it for a bit.
was.
If you
He's what, 27, right?
something like that. If on his OnlyFans special, if not that one.
OnlyFans special?
He has, yeah, have you ever seen his specials?
No,
Dude, he's very funny.
Well, I was gonna watch his special on YouTube tonight. Later.
I started it earlier. It was pretty good.
Okay. It's a lot of.
He's been
Does
doing
he have
it.
his own material, or is it
Yes.
a lot of? Okay.
So he got into crowd work because he's been doing it for a very long time. And when you've been doing it for a very long time, crowd work comes natural.
1995, Columbus, Ohio.
He like there's I can't remember what special it was, but there were shots of him in the beginning doing it as like a kid, like a 12, 13, 14-year-old kid with like braces and shit, and had like a mic in his hand. And dude, when I was 12, I was playing with action figures still. I couldn't even imagine.
He was on Wild and Out, wasn't he?
Yes, that will also help you.
Wild and Out.
2010. So dude's been doing it.
He was on Fresh Off the Boat. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
That's what blows my mind. People are just like, oh my God, he's ripped. He's not funny.
2010. Wow.
He sold out his tour. That entire tour is sold out. He made
Which tour is that? The
all
Matt
the
Rife
money.
World Tour, right?
the one that he posted with his shirt off.
The one with Ashton Kutcher. Did you see the whole?
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's nuts, man. I hate. That's one of the things that's tough with comedy is finding that balance of like checking yourself. And it's hard, man. It's hard for me. Even
I hear he's
watching my
getting shit
friends.
too because like a comedian's not supposed to be handsome and
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like
Bert
no,
Kreischer
you can't
is a
very much be.
comedian, you know? What'd you think of The Machine getting just like
The
swapping?
movie was terrible. I didn't like it.
Yeah. The
I
story-
think Bert was a really good actor.
Yes.
I think he killed it as an actor, but I think the movie itself was not what I expected.
I think the story could have been a little better.
It's a story that's been overdone for a very long time now.
Yeah, but they could have done better with because it was used so much. I think they could have done something similar, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There's so much. Yeah, it was kind of cringe.
I wanted more
it's a
action.
little
I think,
cringe-worthy.
maybe. I don't know. It was a lot of him. It was a lot of him just boosting himself.
What'd it bring in?
That makes sense. Audience gave it almost 90.
Yeah,
and then the Rotten
87%.
Tomato people, 30. Dude, Rotten Tomatoes sucks. They give such bad reviews to everything.
I enjoy it just because my favorite comedian was in it. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
And I hope they do keep coming out with these comedian movies. I heard Bobby Lee and Theo Vaughn are doing
I
something.
think it'll help. Santino's been a comedian actor
oh my
for a
God,
long
Santino's
time.
doing amazing.
He just
shit.
did like a major role.
He was in House Party, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Okay.
He was in House Party. He did something else where he was like a lead actor recently, and it's about to come out. And that'll be
He's
good.
in Beef,
Yeah.
the Asian sitcom or whatever. Not sitcom, but like drama series.
Yeah, I think it'll open up a window for a lot of people.
like
I think
to see
comedy's
Theo.
coming back around.
I'd like to see Theo in a lot more stuff.
Theo's
Theo's blowing up.
I don't know, man. I like Theo Vaughn so much. He's just going through a lot, and he just
Yes, he
he's,
is.
like step back. He's comfortable doing his podcast, and that's about it.
I get it. But do you realize he could have his own TV show?
Yes.
Just how weird he is, like
It's
his
Theo-isms.
stories. Yeah,
It's the way he
bro.
talks, man. When I heard 30 pounds of hamster bones, that joke that I heard the joke. I was on Pandora. It's like
My
fucking
favorite part is just like
2017.
yeah. My
And I
favorite
went to
part
the
was
album
where
immediately.
my favorite part was where his friends like, "What'd they get him for? What'd they get him for? Working for Satan, man."
No, it's the Galapagos. You think we got Galapagos ham? That one, fuck, dude. I'm like on a forklift, like 17 years old. Like I gotta stop. I'm fucking laughing too hard. That shit. That's fucking
How
great.
many hamsters do you think that is? 4 hamsters.
What, you got Galapagos hamsters, brother?
Jesus.
It's so good.
Or where he corners a monkey behind a
Yeah.
Wendy's. Remember me?
Yeah.
I'm just like you.
That era of comedy was great, man. It was like him. Tommy John again is a name that will always be in my head.
Tosh
was killing around that time.
But he's also,
Mulaney.
he just came out with something recently. Maybe it was 1920,
Yeah.
but like, it's still to me.
I love Tosh for that
relevant.
reason. He just doesn't give a shit.
Dude,
He has his money. He got Tosh.0. He makes money off of that.
well, he
Has
doesn't
been
have
making money.
Tosh.0 anymore,
Not
right?
anymore. He made plenty though, and he's like,
Is
"All
Comedy
right."
Central still a thing?
No, I don't think so. I think they're basically like MTV now, where they just play the same repetitive shit that gets views.
Did they even own? What's the deal with South Park? Because wasn't South Park the thing that was floating them?
I don't know.
Or is South Park like their own studio now and they just sell off?
I didn't even think. Jamie, can you pull that up?
Yeah, Jamie.
Sorry, I don't know if we have that.
Your Mark Norman moment. Comedy Central? Yeah.
I would think they're smart enough to get the ownership of it entirely. Each episode used to cost $250,000.
Fuck.
Holy fuck.
Jesus. Yeah, but Game of Thrones, one episode costs like $10 million to produce.
Wow. I've never had $1,000 in my bank account.
I've had $1,000 in my bank account. It's called tax return.
Yeah.
You lied.
Man, no, when I was young, like I say young, like 18, 19.
How old are
tax
you? You're
returns
not
used
that
to be
much
great.
older than
I'm
me.
30.
Yeah, you're only
Yeah.
a few years.
But
older than me.
taxes suck, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to get like, I worked blue collar shit and like lots of hours and just had a kid and everything worked in I was married with a kid and I would get like $8,000 back. And I remember my first tax return, I went and bought a $4,000 bed. That's so fucking stupid. I was like, whoa, I got all the money. It all was gone like within a week.
Yeah. Well, I'm the pot guy. I'll go buy edibles real fast with my tax return.
Edibles.
Edibles.
I'm about to get my card. I've been putting it off because I keep thinking Oklahoma is going to be like, all right, we're just recreational now, and it's just not doing it. So,
No.
and I'm going to be like a kid in a candy store because I've been smoking since I was 15 years old. So I've gone through Reggie, KB, everything was Kush at one point. We just called everything Kush. I used to have to pick somebody up.
Because they always came from like shitty areas.
Yes, I would pick somebody up because I lived in Cashapp, which is north of the mall. I would pick somebody up at Quail Springs Mall, drive them to the south side. They would then go in and get me weed from an apartment complex on the south side while I sat out in like my 92 F-150 with exhaust in the parking lot, just being like, I hope somebody doesn't do anything to me. I'm a sitting duck out here.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
You'd give him 20. Yeah, that was another thing. Hey, this is for $10 worth of weed.
Oh, my God.
Like, you're doing this to just get a 10 sack. But, Reggie, $10 worth, you break that down, you got a week's worth of weed. Easy.
That's true. That's true.
You have to smoke a blunt every time, but I don't know.
Started in 1997. 26 seasons. When did the Simpsons start? Earlier?
Oh, Simpsons was like 80s. I want to say like 87 or something
Was
like that.
it?
Yeah. Simpsons have like
it was in like the 80s. It's the longest running cartoon show.
Have you ever seen the first rendition of The Simpsons?
It's pretty janky, isn't
It's
it?
like what I would draw as like a kid in school just doodling on my desk or something.
34 seasons.
Yeah, 1989.
Holy
R.I.P. Apu.
shit.
They had the balls to put him on there as the character.
What the fuck?
Man.
89.
I think we're coming back around. I think cancel culture is gone.
Do you?
Going away. Close to
Okay.
gone. And I think we're coming back around to comedy being big. Because, I don't know, man. It's just, you see people like Shane Gillis,
Yeah.
who gets canceled and then comes back like this golden
Has
titan.
Dalia made a comeback?
I don't like Dalia anymore, man.
Okay, because
I was
last
a
time we
huge
talked,
fan.
we
I
talked
was
about
the
his
biggest
cult.
fan of Dalia.
So, Last time we were in the big group with JJ and Brandon, we all talked about his special little cult.
I liked 10-Minute Podcast. That was I've listened to that at least 4 times over. And then Congratulations Pod, also very funny. But then
He's with Eric Griffin, right?
yeah, him and Golden Hour I watched for a little bit too.
What's Golden Hour? It's him,
Shab, Griffin, and him.
Okay.
It's funny, their chemistry's good, but the documentary or whatever came out about him in that situation, and it's just too convincing. His road manager, whenever you're a big comedian and your road manager is snitching on you, that's a pretty good sign that it's true. And I don't know, man. Now, I have a kid. I can't, I have a daughter. I can't watch him and be like, not think about it, you know? Which sucks, because he is funny. He's actually very funny.
So did you watch the Woody Allen documentary too?
Did Woody Allen date Roseanne
Barr?
There was like a couple like that got
I
on
don't
Jenny
think
Craig.
Woody
No,
Allen-
I'm not thinking Woody Allen.
Woody Allen married his daughter, right?
Yeah, something weird like that.
Ying Ying or whatever. I know.
Easy, man.
What? Hold on. Wait. Before you say easy, did you not hear about the congressman that was fucking a Chinese operative named Fang Fang?
Congress people are
Her name
weird.
was Fang Fang, though.
Fang Fang?
Yeah.
Fang
So
Fang.
is it offensive, really, for me saying Ying Yang or whatever?
I thought you said Yingling.
Yingling, whatever.
Promo code HeleyCast.
Sun Yi. Oh, I thought Sun Yi was the one that escaped North Korea. God damn it.
She is unattractive.
She's 52 years old. Jesus Christ.
Woody Allen.
He's kind of a creep, dude.
Yeah.
Not kind of, he is a creep.
Old Hollywood, man. Boomers in Hollywood. It's a bad combination.
Would you ever go Hollywood? If you got the chance to, like, break out into Hollywood, they, like, offered you a contract for a movie.
Yes.
But you would? Yeah. How weird it is and everything?
There's a numerical value on how much I would take for sucking a dick. Like 100%. For fame? Are you fucking kidding me? I've been chasing it in Oklahoma for 3 years.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, man.
Someone came and offered me,
Give me an
the
exit.
#1 podcast in
Hey,
the
if
world.
you're listening.
Right. Yeah, guys, I like radio and podcasting, so if you got something to offer, you know.
Man, it's funny going back into blue collar shit. I work in the South Side blue collar like shit. It's a weird combination of people. Like white people say the N word, and it's just okay. Like they'll say it to black people. It's just it's weird, man. Blue collar people are the weirdest, the strangest guys, especially the older ones. But like, it's weird, man. And trying to get acclimated back into that. I forgot where I was going with this. 100%.
Keep going.
No,
I won't know.
I'm not gonna keep
Dig
stalling.
yourself in this one. So you used the N-word finally? What happened, man?
I did buy a pass a long time ago. Shout out John.
Heard about that. Was it have you seen, I can't remember the comedian's name, but this comedian maybe it was Matt Rife that had the N-word card? Was it him that had the N-word card?
Are you saying somebody said it? I don't think.
Well, no, he went to a set. He did a set, and there was a guy that was an IT guy that lost his job to Google, and he has like the whitest name ever. And he's like, "Here, you need this more than me."
That's funny. No,
And he's black.
I'm not sure.
like-
I'm sure that is.
We got all this technology in front of Mason tonight.
This is cool, man.
Yeah, it's stressing me out.
Before you got here, so that desk was in front of the wall and shit, and he's like, "Why don't we make an L-shaped desk?" I was like,
This makes much more sense.
and now we have
He's doing his
wires.
job
Now
right.
we have wires that are giving us anxiety over there as well. It's like, ugh.
As
We'll
long as we
fix
don't-
that later.
As long as we don't have surprise guests walking in, I think we'll be all right.
Exactly.
Your mom just comes in and sits down.
Oh no. I have done a podcast with her.
That'd be fun. Do you have a good relationship with your parents, Daniel?
Pretty decent. My mom and I live together,
Mom more than your dad?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my dad's like, you need a new job that pays better.
Same.
Like, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's what I thought about like today. Tell my dad like I'm going to be on the radio because that's. I had to leave. He was upset that I had to leave because I was helping him. And I
finally got a job with a local radio station, and I'm a board operator and everything. But
nice.
I didn't realize this until after one of my podcasts that I had to sign an NDL. Mm-hmm. Or not NDA.
Yeah, you can't talk about shit.
NDA. And if I go on any other radio station or do my own broadcast, I'm not supposed to mention the name. And I had mentioned the name before I signed it.
Nice.
So technically, I think I'm out of it.
Technically, I'm in the clear.
Because I wasn't aware. But hey, other than that, I'm like, oh.
Radio is wild.
Can you hand me a beer?
That we still have radio.
Can you grab the beer from him? Thank you, sir.
I was saying about like telling my dad because like I can tell him, hey, I'm going to do a podcast, and he's not going to know what the hell a podcast is. Right. But if I was like, hey, I'm going to go do radio, which is essentially what podcasts are now.
That's what it's becoming. Yeah.
I was listening to radio the other day. It's awful. It's terrible.
It depends on what
you can't pick what song you want to listen to.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it anymore.
No.
The morning radio is trash, dude. It's like bad open mic comics sitting around doing like one-liners.
I miss 2014 and before.
Whenever Bob 96.9
or even
Bob FM.
O&A.
Yeah, Opie and Anthony.
O&A ended in 14. That was their last broadcast.
Sitting chicks down on Sibians.
Stern still lasted till what? The vid, basically 19, something like that.
Man.
When was? Can you look up when you get the chance? Look up when Stern's last broadcast was, because now he
just
does.
Throw the wiki on Stern up.
He has a home broadcast.
What a crazy person.
He's
to
so
be pushing against the grain like
he's a huge hypocrite.
It shows you how nuts comedy is, though, because that's what he was doing. He played with comedy, and he had comedians on, and
we got 2005.
2005.
Last show on the terrestrial radio was 2005.
Okay.
But I think he was doing some like satellite radio and stuff too.
Yeah.
XM, all that was getting newer and newer.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna give you like probably $5 million a year, but for the love of God, stop making ladies come. Like, you can't do that. This is radio.
Or
Sirius XM is like, please, for the love of God.
You remember the baby bird stunt?
No. What was that?
From O&A?
No.
He's still on satellite, actually.
Is he?
Nice.
They just signed in 2020 for 5 more years.
Go to YouTube, look up the baby bird O&A. You're gonna hate me after this.
I'm assuming is it Dick?
No.
No?
It has no dick.
I've heard baby bird be referred to.
We were just watching rodeo. I was watching rodeo time.
Willie is gone. Rodeo time. 338. Just a man fishing on a bank.
Willie is gone. Baby bird.
When I see this in podcast, it makes me so nervous. It's like just your search history and everything open. It's terrifying.
The first one right here.
What the fuck?
Here,
that look on his face like those guys in the 80s.
Put your headphones on.
This was my second guess.
And do a sound check with his headphones. Make sure they're okay.
Somebody's for sure getting baby bird. Where's left? Where's right? What you doing?
There you go. How's that sound?
Yep.
Okay.
To fight Tyson?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just that,
What is that?
Inevitable loss.
Joe Rogan
His
playing
name
Carolines all weekend long
I don't know what his name is.
with the Amazing Racist opening up.
Pat, how are you?
Pat.
It's getting real close.
All right, it's getting real
Real close.
The suspense. All the cameras out. We've never had more people in the studio, by the way. There's got to be about 30 people in here.
And what he's
Rogan
doing
is
is
at
somewhere
least
in here too.
DiMaggio-esque. This is like the 56-game hitting streak.
Yeah,
73 shots. This will
That's
never be
Burr
broken.
right there.
Hey, someone is
No,
saying, please
no.
center the Pal Talk camera. We got it.
I got mine done.
All right, make
No,
it-
mine's fine.
He just chugged a
it's
whole bunch
Paltalk
of
too.
milk or
All right.
eggnog.
That somebody's in the
And
way
he's
of
lactose
or something like
intolerant.
that. I guess it's the camera guy.
What shot is that?
The last.
74.
Oh,
Pat.
he's going for more.
He's going for 75.
Everyone's got to pretty much keep their position so
Keep going.
the cameras and everybody can see.
I already feel sick.
Yeah,
to my
that's
stomach.
fine.
People are calling from all over America. They've been puking all over the place.
75.
In just about every city in America.
He's,
And in Canada, thanks to XM.
he's just drinking now. He's up to 77.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Here it goes.
The baby bird is going down!
Baby bird, it's happening.
The baby
It's happening.
bird is happening! Ah, big! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah, we're good.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
So
to
I
me?
get your face first off.
Man, the older I get, I used to look at like rotten.com. Did you ever go there?
I never went there. I go to your mom's house for a lot of shit. Have you?
It's worse than.
Is it?
Can we go
worse
to
than-
rotten.com?
God.
If you're gonna do this, I'm gonna do this to you.
Oh God.
I'm almost positive that's what it was.
Watch my computer get a virus. Survey says
Yeah, so far, no.
Yeah.
We cannot.
this site
man.
can't be reached.
I wonder if they took it down. It was literally. It was just
They
like
probably did, bro.
it was like crime scene photos of mutilated bodies and stuff like that.
They definitely took that down.
That's the stomach I used to have, and then I passed out. I cut my.
I'm
knuckle.
so glad you're sitting by fur traps, but with this explaining, like,
No. I cut my knuckle and could see my bone. I had
oh,
never seen human bone before, and I passed out almost immediately. I was just washing my hand, and I was like, "Oh, that's my bone." Fell backwards. And ever since then, I've had like a weak stomach. Shock site, yeah, from to 2012. Yeah, there it is, baby. Woo. It was bad, man.
you're so happy that we found this.
It's just like I grew up, man. I'm 30, so like I don't know, 12 up. I had internet.
So I was 10.
My
and
little
up,
dirty
yeah.
fucking 12-year-old brain just being.
How
like,
soon
"Let's
did you
look up
figure
all
out
this
porn?
stuff." Around 12. I was
Yeah?
looking up like, hold on, what's fourth grade? Fourth grade is, wait, that's like 9. It's like 9, 10.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was like 9, 10.
What
Just
year
jerking
would
dry,
that?
bud.
What year would that have
When
been?
anything coming out?
You're 30.
Let's see, 99, I was 5. And so second grade would have been, 99 was kindergarten. And so second grade would have been,
01.
yeah, 1.
Interesting.
Yeah, I remember because we had a hot teacher. And I remember being 9 and being the only guy in my class being like, damn, our teacher's hot.
I would have to say, I think my senior year of high school, we had a hot, like, college.
That's a very depressing amount of time to go through without not having one attractive teacher.
I don't think I had one attractive teacher.
No, all the teachers now are hot. And all the teachers,
Dude,
we went to
have
school.
you heard about all the teachers, like, fucking all these high schoolers?
Yeah, I've
Where
been
were
heard
these
about it.
teachers? And why are they getting caught? What motherfucker is snitching? I believe all three of us would not
I think it's an
say
ugly
a
mom.
goddamn thing.
I think an ugly mom finds a text on your phone.
It's either that
Or
or
a photo
someone
on your
caught
phone.
chlamydia.
That's a bit
You know what I mean?
that's
There's a-
dramatic, but okay, yeah.
There's a case of
STDs could
chlamydia
be-
going around, and
You got
that's
a
what
case
it
in the
is.
clap at high school, everybody.
There's only one teacher with it.
No high school. I mean, maybe city high schools might for sure have STDs. I went to Cashapp.
I went to Stillwater.
I had 30 people in my class. If there was an
I had-
STD, we would have found it out and we would have figured out who it was and kicked them out of town.
What was Stillwater's last graduation class size? Or
It had to
do
be
you know
400
what
or
your sister's
500.
was at least?
300 to 500, something like that. I
Hers-
would guess.
Yeah, hers was like 400
Yeah,
something.
they're like 4A, 5A.
I know mine was 69 though.
Hey,
That's a true story.
hey. That's pretty small. 30. We had like 12 girls.
I
and
want
you
to say
just
we had
dated
like
everybody.
510 in my graduation class or something like that.
That's insane, man. I couldn't like our
Broken Arrow, Owasso, all those
yeah.
Tulsa schools, they have like into the thousands.
yeah. All the Tulsa schools are all big. It's weird. There's not a small. Tulsa
Edmond
school.
isn't even there, right? Edmond schools?
Yeah, yeah. A
Are
couple
they
of
in
them.
thousands?
Edmond North, Edmond.
Their graduation
West?
class? Are they?
I don't know.
No, Edmond
Bulldogs,
Santa Fe,
Bulldogs.
Edmond Memorial, and Edmond North.
Yeah, the Huskies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all played them. Our coach was a dickhead, but he knew what he was doing.
What class were you guys?
A. We were A. We were 1A. And
You had no
he
business
would take
fucking with
us
those
to
guys.
6A camps.
What? Well, I mean, they were camps, so
That's
I get
insane. It's like grown men, bro.
Were you 8-ball? 8-man?
8-ball?
8-man.
Yeah, we played 8-man for a year.
Okay.
Oh, no, 2 years. The 2 years I played freshman, sophomore, we were 8-man.
And then
we
you
mercy
moved up?
ruled everybody. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you hang 45 unanswered
Jesus
points. And
Christ.
8-man, there's no team. So we drive 45 minutes to an hour or 2 hours to Haleyville, Oklahoma, and play a bunch of fucking swamp rats.
Right.
And by the first quarter, 45 points. See ya. Just go home. And it sucks when you do that because then you get to the championship and you're not seasoned because you haven't been playing actual
Right.
teams. And you get your fucking ass whooped by some North Texas team.
Fuck. No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
get
we would
that.
go there. We used to watch film on them too, and I remember our coach was like, "If you guys want to know what steroids is," and we were watching Tulsa Union versus Jinx. I think he zoomed in on a Tulsa Union guy because he was like high school and had a bald head, like was balding, had like a horseshoe, and he's like, "There you go, don't do steroids." And then I graduated like 3 years later. Steroids was huge in Cashapp. All the power lifters were like, "Fuck yeah."
What was it? We were watching game film on Union, and it was JV. I was starting JV, and I'm like the male linebacker for starting JV. So it's like my sophomore
They
year.
look like
you know?
a fucking D2 college team. JV does.
Well, their starting quarterback on JV was a sophomore as well.
Yeah.
He had already gotten offers. Guess which universities he was getting from offers
Big
from?
ones. Big ones.
Alabama,
Yeah, big ones.
the Ohio State University.
The Ohio State University.
That's how he told it when I sacked him. He's like, I'm going to the Ohio State University. I got him once, and then the rest of the time, his lineman crushed my ass. It was bad, bro. I was lucky. It was like within the first two possessions, I got like a hold of his towel. I didn't realize it wasn't a rip-off towel. It was one of those attached to his belt towels. So I held on to it, and I just ripped him to the ground.
That's like having long hair. It's like that's part of your uniform.
And for the rest of the game, his center and left guard fucking had my name, had my number. But yeah,
man, I for sure have CTE.
I wasn't good either. I'll admit that. Like I wasn't like one of those. It was JV, and this guy was getting offers from Alabama, Ohio State, the University of Texas. I think he even had an offer from Bob Stoops at the time, like from OU. And everyone talked about him going to OU, and I think he accepted the offer from Alabama and never went.
Bob Stoops era OU's big. It's big.
Yeah, but not anymore. Now he's in UFA or whatever.
No, OU sucks. Have you seen their? This is a very boring
Where do you
podcast.
think
Have you
OU
seen their SEC schedule?
Bro, can you pull up
They're gonna get
the SEC schedule for OU? Holy
They're
shit!
gonna get
Texas
annihilated.
doesn't have an easier schedule than them
My
either.
dad is your dad an OU fan?
No, my dad worked for them though.
Thank God. Is
So
he
my-
OSU?
Yeah, he
Okay.
graduated. He's
So
an
he
alumni
has
of Oklahoma
humility.
State. Yeah. We
You ever watch
understand
an
losing.
old man who's an OU fan watch OU losing. It's depressing. They take it
haven't.
so serious.
I want to watch it.
My dad wanted me to play football so bad. Like I had the skill set. I just was 5'10", and I couldn't explain to him how that's just they're gonna shrink me down and make me a
They
middle
play
linebacker.
both Mississippi teams, don't they?
I think so.
What is this, Mason?
Don't talk shit to your producer.
I wasn't talking shit. I was just asking. Okay, so Alabama at home.
To start off.
Auburn away.
To start off.
LSU away. Missouri away. Ole Miss. I think they'll beat Ole Miss because if they're starting quarterbacks Spencer
Tennessee,
Sanders. He'll
and
choke in the end.
Texas.
South
These are in
Carolina.
order. I mean, no, they're not.
No,
They're-
they can't
They're
be
in
in order.
alphabetical order.
Yeah, that's what they are. Okay.
It's a really fucked up way for the OU site to post those.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do
Yeah,
the
they're gonna get
CBS
fucked.
one, yeah.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait to watch my dad be sad.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
Over
we're
something that
last
doesn't
time we
matter.
talked. Last time we talked, you were like, "I'm waiting for my dad to die so I can get neck tattoos."
Yeah, man.
They are starting Alabama first, though.
Oh my God.
That's rough.
Oh wait, go back up. Oklahoma leads the series 3-2-1.
I don't know about that.
No, Alabama beat them 45-34. Jesus. All right, South Carolina,
My dad is why
Tennessee.
I don't like sports.
That's a possible game that they win, but
No, it's not.
Tennessee.
No, Tennessee, my Bears.
Auburn leads this. Auburn has
I don't know anything about
LSU.
sports.
Yeah, LSU
I
would just whip
saw
their
their
ass.
schedule and know enough to be like, they're fucked.
Yeah, LSU's gonna beat them.
Oh, at LSU, by the way.
Oh yeah. Death
I think
Valley.
that's like the number one
At
hardest
Missouri.
place to play.
At Old Miss, and then down in Dallas.
They are ending in Texas. At
Wow.
Texas.
December
in Florida.
7th.
Oh yeah, it was neutral. That's right. Georgia.
Wait, hold on. Okay, why is
Texas schedule.
Oh, is it the Texas schedule? Okay, that's why I was.
They have a little bit easier schedule.
Yeah, for sure.
They have A&M.
A&M's not
That
good
would be.
anymore.
I would like to actually go to that
A&M
game.
was good for like 1 year. They had the guy with like the crazy ice.
Johnny
eye black.
Manziel.
Yeah. And then they were
Yeah.
done. After that.
How do you think SC's gonna do? USC. They're going to the Big Ten.
Oh, they're going to dominate.
In the Big Ten.
If they do it right.
I don't know. I think Ohio State and Michigan stay
It's
on
tough.
top.
Yeah.
Rumor has it Arizona State's coming to the Big 12 eventually.
I'm acting like I know so much. I don't know shit.
Right? I haven't even paid attention to sports in a long time.
I have a PlayStation 3 and I play NCAA 2012 every now and then.
Yes.
Or no, my
I still have a
14. It's pretty
PS3. I play 14, which was the last one, right?
fun.
I think.
The Michigan.
Yes.
Yes, that's the one I have.
Yeah. I can't believe it. They're coming out with new ones.
Yeah, they're about to pay them.
Right?
They're about to pay the college students, which is insane. It would be to go to college not on a scholarship to pay $100,000, and then somebody's just like,
Hey,
I
we're
can
gonna
hit
use
hard. And they're like, yeah, you're getting paid. Also, you're gonna get an extra $100,000 because you're in a video game.
Yeah. Is it even amateur athletics at that point?
No,
Because
no,
that's
college
what.
isn't,
Well,
though.
no, college is supposed to be amateur athletics. That's why you're not supposed to
Nah,
pay
we're,
them.
we're fast forwarded now.
Do you think
Dude,
athletes-
amateur is in some states, in some towns, is 3rd, 4th grade Pee Wee. That's like we had a
I
coach
get
in
it.
our town. That's why we had a good team. Is because our fucking Pee Wee coach was an asshole. It was like we're doing Indian run, and you
Jesus
like 9
Christ.
years old, obese, fucking running a quarter mile.
Well,
at a time.
my question is, should college players be paid in the first place?
Yes, absolutely. If you're gonna make a video game about them, yes, you should. for
Video
sure.
game wise,
if you're
yes,
using
but
their
if
likeness,
you're just if you are
yes.
just going to the university, should they be able to recruit you
I
with
think
money?
they can give you an option. You want to get your shit paid for, or you want to get paid for being an NCAA. And depending on how good you are, you could be
I
like,
don't know,
yes,
there's
I
a-
am the
there's
starting
so-
quarterback.
there's
I will take the
so
NCAA money.
much.
If you're a freshman, you're like, please, please pay for my college.
Yeah, that's
Don't
true.
include me in the game.
There's
I'll
so
just
much,
make
though.
myself.
I think Spencer Sanders signed like $100 million
man.
contract.
On
All
your,
these athletes are signing big ass contracts is a problem, and I'm
On
just
he-
like,
yeah. On your old NCAA game, do you have everybody customized on your team?
what kind of question is that? Of course. 2014 OSU's football roster.
Yeah.
would've
What
been
position are you?
What? I had this fool in it too. He was my tight end, motherfucker. I was the quarterback. He's always been my tallest friend I've ever had. So like, there's no other position I would have put him in as. Like, he's kind of clumsy, like Gronkowski, you know. So like, he's not a free safety or anything. You know?
Yeah, you're too thick to be a safety for sure.
Yeah.
You're too thick.
He played 1 year of junior high football, something like that. Yeah. He wasn't terrible either, but he's a baseball player.
Yeah, I got in for one play, like the end of the season, because the coach had to.
Was it really?
Your mom was up my ass, so we're gonna throw you the ball.
Oh shit.
That's funny. It's funny how egotistical little boys are when they're playing NCAA and Madden, and they're just like, I'm like obviously 99 everything.
You ever played?
I am kick return. Never played it, but I'm 99. I know I am.
You ever play online?
No, I couldn't bear to lose to a
You will be
like
humbled
an 8-year-old.
fast, bro.
I'll play Call of Duty online, but I couldn't play 1v1.
I have a cheap ass headset, like $19 headset from Walmart. And I plugged in and played Madden one night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. This kid would not talk to me, and I was talking shit. It was like 35-7, fourth quarter, and we're playing full quarter, so there's like a good 8 minutes left in the
Full
quarter.
quarters is so dumb,
Dude, yeah, it was
so
dumb as
long.
shit. And it took so long. But 8 minutes left on the clock, and I'm like, dude, do you just want to like call it a night? It's
like
2:30 in the
poker after a
clock.
long
You know,
night.
it's 2:30. Let's call it a night. And he chimes in. Mind you, it's 35-7. Kid chimes in. He's like, "No, motherfucker, I'm about to beat your ass." Luckily, he was playing with the fucking Patriots. Guess who came in? Tom Brady.
Oh,
Guess
did
who
he-
fucking
did he
got
beat you
all the
that-
passes?
Did he beat that ass? You just,
Bro,
I'll be honest
we
with
were
you.
playing with legendary like guys. Like I was playing with the old Minnesota Vikings with Brett Favre.
No.
So like I was like
Vikings
rocking
were
his
my-
ass,
That was
right?
the last time I liked the NFL was the Vikings.
Right. I was
Yeah.
rocking his ass with Brett Favre and the Vikings, and then he comes up with the fucking Patriots and Tom Brady. I injured Tom Brady in the first quarter, and somehow, I guess he just sat him out for the whole fucking game and waited till that last fucking half.
No, that's a test of every boy playing that game. Where you're like, how patient are you? His injury risk is in the little yellow, but if you put him out now,
It's
he might
not
come
real,
back.
bro.
But if you put him in now, he might get injured. And he was like, I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna put him out. And he was just waiting the whole time. He was like,
Burned my
just wait.
ass.
We're not ending this.
It was like
Just wait.
42-35.
Dun, 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 dun. And Tom Brady just comes.
Online football is so humbling. I'll tell you that much. Like it's just like, oh,
I couldn't even. That's again the dedication.
let me go back to real life where I'm a real person.
Yeah, no,
Fuck.
I'm good. I play Call of Duty online. That's it. I've played it. I played Modern Warfare 2 a lot. That was like, I'm out of all the comedy I've been to and seen. That's the hardest I've ever laughed. Is just getting 6 of your friends together, just bullshitting against 8-year-olds.
Oh my god.
Just fucking taking them.
I've
down.
actually never played online. Like,
Whoa, bro! It's insanely fun.
okay, I might have to.
I don't
do
want
it.
to get too into it
I
because
might have to do it.
we're off the rails here.
We are kind of off the rails. I mean, I've had a few beers already. Fuck it, YOLO. And they're Yingling. They're not no gay beers.
Traditional lager.
Oh, they're German. So we support
I don't know what
Nazis.
they are.
It's a very American company here.
I was like, I think it's Texas.
Might have been a German dude with a weird name.
Okay. We're good.
That was like the fat tire or flat tire.
Fat tire.
Yeah, you used to have to go down to Texas to get it.
Really?
Then Oklahoma was like, sorry for being bitches. Here's some 6-point beer.
For real?
We're not far. Like, we're getting shots in gas stations now.
Yeah, I've seen
And
that.
we're going to eventually have liquor stores in gas stations.
Gas stations?
Yeah.
You ever been to the
It just
north?
makes sense.
Have you ever been north, like Iowa, Minnesota?
Louisiana has them big time. Louisiana also has drive-through daiquiri stands.
Really?
And so you hit a daiquiri stand and you get you a fucking vodka daiquiri, but they tape the straw on top.
You
They
go
don't
to-
poke it through.
Oh shit!
And they're like, it's legal.
okay, so you go to like North Minneapolis. I've never been to Detroit, but my uncle, which was a cop there, which will stay unnamed, he's like, this is like Detroit, man. Look,
Yeah.
liquor store. Every block we passed, and I just look every time he'd say liquor store, I'd be like church, Because here in the South, I'd be like, church.
Preach.
Church.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
It's so opposite.
People drink. And
There's nothing to do in the North other than to ice fish.
There's nothing to do anywhere. That's the thing.
Man, I'm starting to realize that, yeah.
Everybody drink. We also have liquor stores.
What's made you stop doing comedy? Like, have you ran out of material?
Well, no,
kind of
hold
like
on.
me?
Let's hold on.
Or is it just you
let's
got
hold
busy?
On. Let's
Can I also
hold on.
Okay. All right.
We're not gonna say
all
I
right.
stopped doing comedy.
All right. Hold on.
I'm not gonna say I ran out of material.
Can I bum a dip from you?
After insulting me, yes, for sure.
Sweet. Note to self: if I insult my guest, I get shit.
I still do comedy. I had to slow down a lot.
When's the last mic you did?
A couple weeks ago. I go to Bricktown every Tuesday, Wednesday when I can.
Okay.
And so
yeah, you're not working those nights anymore. So.
Yeah. So I can go out there, but
what's Tuesday nights like? Are they pretty packed, or I know
it's
Wednesday's
like,
getting packed.
It's like Wednesday before it got big. It's like 16 to 30 people tops. You know,
That's not.
But it's
terrible.
not bad. It's a good place to go out, test some shit, and then Wednesday come out and actually try the joke out in a serious
How's Wednesday
manner.
doing?
Much better, man. It's been great. The last couple times I've gone, it's been, 50 to 50 plus, something like that. Like and they're all sitting in the middle. Everybody wants to laugh. They're holding on the entire time. I went like 18th last time I went, and I was like, this is gonna suck because I'm going 18th and nobody's gonna be here, and everybody was still there, and I was like, what are y'all doing here?
Well, shit. If I don't get picked for, I told him I signed up or did a video to intern for your rodeo time.
Oh yeah.
So if I don't get picked for that by this week, I'd assume he'd pick by this week. Then I'm gonna try to sign up for the open mic.
Yeah,
Wednesdays. I haven't been in a long time, and I need to
It's
start
hard
going
to
back.
come back, and that's
what Ashley told me, Watson. She's like,
Yeah.
it's really hard to come back.
It's wild having because I haven't. My biggest thing is my kid is why I had to step back because I was just gonna be a broke parent basically, and I can't.
We've talked
do
about that before,
Yeah, it's tough, man. Shout out Julie Drake. She told me a very long time ago when I first started doing comedy that she had to slow down when she had her kids because they were all she's got a couple, I think, and they were younger, and she had to stop because she was like, you just can't. It's almost impossible to have a kid or kids and try and do comedy. And she was like, you're going to have to slow down. And at the time, I was like, that doesn't exist. That option it doesn't even make sense to me. And then I got 3 years in, I kind of got passed at the club, and I was like, I think I can actually slow down now. And it made more sense. And it was a lot easier to do. Whereas, like, I can hit him up and get a show.
Who runs that part of the?
I think it's still no. We're not talking about this just because.
Okay, my
of
bad.
the situation.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a situation. Like I wasn't
No,
even trying to dig into
There's
that.
not a
Like,
situation. There's not a situation. I just don't want to put the booker on blast.
okay, I got
That
you.
way he doesn't get hammered with a bunch of people trying to get booked.
Tell me after.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it.
Cool.
God, you tiptoe the line, Mr. Heley.
That's what everyone tells me, and then I watch Joe Rogan. And I'm like, I don't even cross the line like Joe Rogan. Like I'm not Joe Rogan.
The problem is that you're not Joe Rogan. Daniel.
This is true. This is true.
Look around you. I see mouse shit.
Where?
You think Joe Rogan has mouse shit?
Where's the mouse shit? Don't say that shit. Don't do that to me.
Look around.
I'm looking around. I see
Just look around. No, there's
smoke.
There's a little bit over there. It's not a big deal.
Oh, that's old. Like a long
That's
time
old.
ago. That's a long time. I should have cleaned that a long time ago. God damn it.
Sir, that is black. That is not old or
That's
dried
old.
out. That's definitely.
That is not new.
Also, it's large, which is terrifying.
Stop.
I got Stillwater rats up here.
They're like senseis.
Different level. Like, what is it? Thunderbird's Norman. What's the bad lake out here? There's McMurtry,
McMurtry.
and then the other one,
Blackwell.
Blackwell. Isn't Blackwell bad? No,
I
might
don't
just
know.
be thinking of Norman.
It's just Norman, bro.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of Dirty Bird. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke, but it fucked up.
Good job, man. We have Boomer Lake here.
Boomer Lake? Huh. That's weird.
It's our main water source.
It's a very contradicting name for a lake in Stillwater.
That's what I thought, too. And then we have Sooner Lake. That's just north of us.
Huh. That doesn't make much sense, does it?
Nope. Not at all. But, hey, it happens.
Then you come across a lake. What you calling that lake?
The lake.
No.
Look at this big water.
You gave that half a second. Think about it. It's 1902.
Okay.
And you haven't been killed by Native Americans yet. Your stomach has not been slit open. You have not been put up on a post for display for the other white men to not come in this area. Mm-hmm. You see a beautiful lake. I'm not going to describe it. I want you to imagine your own lake. What are you calling it?
Grand Lake.
Oh, my God. You suck.
I got nothing, bro. What, the Heley Cast Lake? I'm going to call it the Heley Lake.
Heley Lake.
Yeah.
Heley Lake doesn't sound bad. But also it's very, very selfish. It's very selfish to come across something for the first time and see like a beautiful landscape and be like, my name belongs here.
Well, it's mine. And if there's an island, it's Heley Island.
Danny Lake. Danny Lake actually does sound,
that does it.
that when you do comedy, that's your new stage name. Daniel Heley's too much. It doesn't roll off the tongue. Danny Lake. Danny Lake's a 90s sitcom star for sure.
I was about to say 80s, bro.
Like what?
Like, Chapa.
Hold on. You go first. You get one shot. Can you yingling me, sir? You don't mind.
Two of them, please. Lake Chabanagwangwang Magwa.
Okay. Well, you ended with a and there's
Mag.
that.
Mag.
Lake.
Hold on, this is in Massachusetts?
Shabunagungamag.
This show's getting borderline racist.
Lake Chimbanungangamag. Chupacabra. I don't know. How do you say that? I'm assuming you know. You pulled it up. I've never heard of this in my life. What does, like, these letters
Where did
mean?
you learn the spelling for this?
Where the lake's name comes from Laup.
Oh,
and
it's Webster Lake.
Algonquian language.
You should have just said Webster Lake. I know
That's
Webster
not
Lake.
Webster Lake. It says Lake Shabagaganangaman.
Also known as Webster Lake.
Yeah, because people got tired of trying to say what it actually is.
It's true.
That's
I get
how
tired
shit
of
gets
it.
called the lake. Somebody named it. They're like, no. 1795.
Whoa. What is its real name?
That's what I'm trying to still. Whoa.
That just happened.
Daniel.
We're good. We just won't touch that anymore. Shock mug. What?
Yeah, there's an even longer name for this long.
Yeah, I was going to say. Long forms. 8 syllables. And that's a way to check yourself if you're doing it right. Charga, gagma, char. I feel like I'm summoning a spirit.
45 letter? What?
Wow, this has been the most fascinating thing about this entire podcast.
So Daniel, you're not the worst one at naming lakes.
Oh, I didn't even see the one below it. I was looking at the one above. Chagagagaman, Surgag, Gichabwagan, Magag. There's one below that one.
Oh
That's
my
even longer.
god.
That looks like AI. That's a password nobody can fucking crack.
Hey,
Holy shit.
copy that and paste it into my password.
No, don't do that. You'll never
No,
get
because I
back
have
into
to log
anything.
back into this.
You'll never. Forgot password. Sorry. Immediately. So can we look up the pronunciation for that? I'm curious now. Holy
What
shit.
the hell?
Yeah, there's for sure at least 3 slurs in that. Ma.
We're still on the baby bird.
This is on YouTube, by the way. Our my kid's fucking doomed. YouTube's like not a chance, bro. Not even a little bit. There it is.
All right, headphone time.
Oh shit. Oh my god. It's gonna be like Chihuahua or some shit.
How to pronounce Lake Chamamagogag? Yeah.
I think we figured out what
We
this
are
podcast was
looking
supposed
at
to
how
be.
to pronounce the name of this lake. Yes, this is a very long lake name. A lake also known as Webster Lake, a lake in the town of Webster, Massachusetts. We might as well just call it Webster Lake, right? Or shall we give it a go at saying this long word? How do you go about pronouncing it? Chagagagag, manchagagag, chobana gangagag, gangamag. I messed it up. Chagangagag, manchagagag, chobana gangamag is how it's said. Did you get it? Let's break it down to make it easier.
No.
Chagagagag, manchagagag, chobana gangamag. Pretty straightforward, right? Did you get it? Chagagagag, manchagagag, chobana gangamag. Lake in the United States. Chagagagag.
I'm so happy you're my producer. Oh my god.
And now that you've heard it,
Changagmag.
Chargagamag.
Chumanamagamag. I feel like I'm much closer than I was. Holy shit.
No.
Cool. Oh, you just gotta say it with his accent. Chargagagmag. Gagmanchogag. Gag. Shumbugagamag. Holy shit. This is the podcast you should have been doing this entire time.
Name that lake.
Crazy words.
Crazy
Wow.
names for shit. Holy fuck.
It is just like white people to be like, no.
That's not
it's
white.
Webster
That's
Lake.
yeah. This is definitely a Native American name.
Holy shit.
Way go. No wonder white people are like, nah.
What? No, white people are like, yes.
To the name?
No, to anything. To anything. Wow.
This is gonna be on my search. We're logged into my YouTube.
Yeah, every time you write Lake CH, you're going to get fucked.
Yep. You ever?
I'm sure that's not the worst thing in your search history.
Yeah. This is your computer?
Log out of everything.
It's like, can we play a game real fast?
No. You're not gonna see Daniel's search history.
They can't see it. We can, though. No, I wouldn't do that to you. It's like sharing joke books. That's taboo. You don't look at it.
Trying to think.
You don't look at
Pretty
another
sure it's
man's
pretty
search. What do you
clean.
think your dad was masturbating to when he was a youngin'?
That's a good question. He lived in Minnesota when he was our age.
A lot of cow
so-
porn. All the heifers up there.
Probably the Sears magazine.
Oh yeah, we all use the Sears.
What was the first thing
magazine.
you like?
Oh man, the first time I touched myself. What was I looking at?
I feel so weird.
Well, first time was imagination. That was strictly. But I think the Sears magazine did come. The JCPenney magazine came through our house, and those nude colored bras were just enough for a 12-year-old Cody to be like, yes, absolutely. I had the model name underneath it. You're like, yes, Jennifer.
Oh my god. Jennifer.
What about you? What kind of smut were you touching yourself to when you were young?
That's a good question. I think it was on my dad's computer.
That's a good question.
I logged into my dad's computer one time, and he didn't exit out of, or like clear his search history.
Horny guys back when technology first hit the scene. That's terrifying. That's
It was actually pretty
terrifying.
decent. I'm not gonna like, lie to him. I was like, hey.
Like blonde MILF deep throat. Yeah, all right, Dad. Sick. Thank God.
Props to him.
It wasn't anything else. Yeah, my dad's a truck driver, so he would just, as soon as he hit Texas, it was porn store, and he would just buy a couple of VHSs.
That first one.
Yeah, I would tell you, there's just a lot of hair. Just a lot of hair. God, there was so much hair. Like, the balls had a fro. Like, from the 90s back. It wasn't, like, real. That's pretty recent. But, like, ladies in the 80s started shaping it up, and guys were like, nah. I'll take the distance off. I ain't worried about shaping this in any way. Man, that was a weird moment, too. Like, my dad knew that I took his shit from his truck. Because obviously, I'm like, I'm not giving this back. He's just going to think he lost it.
Right.
Knew better, came in, took it right out of my sock drawer, and like took it back. That moment of coming in and being like, oh man, I wasn't as sneaky as I thought I was.
Ouch.
I thought I was a smooth criminal.
Yeah, I got discovered by my dad too.
A lot of like,
Because I guess the history on the computer repeats itself.
yes, it does. If you don't know that by now,
And there was, well, at the time I didn't know that, right? Like I was like 13 or 14, right?
Yeah.
So like, there was a gap between his search history of like Google or whatever he did between that porn site, and I re-clicked the porn site. Didn't know what it was, and I was like, whoa.
Fishing lures to use at sunrise. Good way to cook biscuits.
Yeah.
Dirty lesbian teens. What was it? You haven't said what it was yet.
Ex-hamster, blonde, MILF.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty straightforward.
Black dick, though.
Oh, man.
That confuses me.
No, we all go there. Don't act like you don't go there. We all
That
go
answers
there.
some questions about your dad, too.
I guess so.
Ron White's already discussed this. Are we about to pull up porn?
No,
I
please.
told you. I might just be looking up some porn back here. I unplugged the HDMI cord. You know what's going on.
Everything we've had to prompt, and now you're like, actually, I feel like pulling this up.
This is going on YouTube. I don't have a contract.
This isn't. Our reaction is. That's the fun part about this.
If I do a split screen, if you've
Well,
watched
don't
my
do that
podcast.
for the shit that YouTube doesn't allow, obviously. That, how to say that? That does sound like the noise that is made during sex at some point.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
in post, we need to put some bleeps in there, too. Some unsafe things.
Yeah, I came in here a couple beers deep also, so I know I was a little uncorked with the cuss words.
That's good. I don't give a shit about the cuss words. This is not a child-appropriate show already.
Monetize it.
No. I might monetize the TV show that I'm coming out with.
Uh-oh. You're coming up with you're just going to say
YouTube
that,
show.
like this isn't Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Well, I'm trying to come out with a show.
Okay. What's your idea?
It's called Comically Uncomfortable.
Comically uncomfortable.
And it's like taking like all my comic friends
Okay.
into somewhat comically uncomfortable situations.
So Impractical Jokers.
Kind of, but I'm not micing you guys up and you guys going into an awkward situation. What my whole idea is like getting you, like specifically you, I had this idea for you, and I can't think of the second person, but like go to a rodeo and ride broncs or bulls.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Daniel, I'm 30. I haven't worked out since I was 18. I'm not getting on a fucking
We
wild
get you
animal.
we get you an easy one.
Now you get the idea of the show.
It's more like a mix of Impractical Jokers and Jackass.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on board. God
All
damn it, you
right.
sold me. Son of a bitch.
Finally, I got one on board. I was trying to sell it to Brandon.
You're like, Brandon, I want you to dip your balls in peanut butter. And he's
Well-
like, no.
No.
The perfect skip for you.
See, Brandon, I keep on pitching the idea of him going like hunting with me, and he's like, "You and me in a forest with
that
you with a
is-
gun."
It's not a forest.
No.
Yeah, black people rule.
A forest.
There's not a forest for thousands of miles.
I love
I ain't going down to the creek with no white boy.
Yeah,
No
basically.
fucking way, man.
I was like, Brandon, we can go duck hunting. He's like, I really like ducks. Like, they're sweet animals. Like, they're...
That's the thing, too. Killough's such a sweetheart.
Damn it.
He'd be in there like, run. Coughing all loud.
If I had him in a deer stand, I'd be like, meh. And the deer would turn, look at us, and I'd have it like squared up, and he's like, run!
Oh, that one's cute.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, man.
We got dinner, bro. Oh.
You can say the N-word. We can't be friends no more, though, because you shot a deer.
Worth it or not, guys? Is that worth it or not?
Shit.
Like get John on a bull or something?
John McMillan doing country shit is very funny to think about.
Do a full day of like ranching or something.
What's the most uncomfortable country situation we could put John McMillan in?
I don't want to say it, man. No, no.
Well, don't go back in time, asshole.
No, I was saying president. A Klans meeting, but I mean.
Oh, God damn it, Daniel.
Too far? A too far country?
It's not even country.
Too far right?
There's so many good, wholesome country folk.
I know.
Just tired of being accused of being racist.
White supremacist.
I'd like to see John noodling. I think that would be fun.
Noodling?
You get him sticking his hands in some dark holes underwater.
That's
you can't
still
see
a lot of insurance filing.
Yeah. Oh, you got to get them to agree with it. They agree with it, you're good.
Then I was thinking the whole bull or bronc riding with you or John because you guys have to sign with the rodeo.
That would definitely be how you do it. Is you get two people who are similar but different,
right?
And that would be actually that. What you just said,
you and John,
Daniel, that's a good idea.
You and John, yeah.
You got a few of them. That was one of them. That was a really good idea.
Brandon goes with everyone though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Killough, he goes with everyone. Like I was trying to match him up with a few people, and like he could go with Cody, he could go with John, he could go with Sid, anyone.
John Wallen.
Yeah.
And Brandon Killough.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun contrast.
That actually might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if do you know much about Nick Campbell? Newer comic in the scene.
Nicholas Campbell?
He's been doing it for a few months now.
Is he kind of the shroom guy?
Yeah, he's fat. Go ahead, say it.
But he's the shroom guy too, right?
Shroom guy?
He likes...
We're going to have to cut this. Jesus Christ.
We'll bleep everything. We'll cut the words I said out, yeah.
Especially me calling him fat. We can't do that.
Oh, we'll leave that in.
I was a fat kid, so I very easily fat shame. It's
but yeah, the fat one, yeah, fat. Yeah, I know. No, I'm just kidding. He's been on the Highness and Boozer, so yeah, I know who you're talking about. Nicholas, yeah.
Yeah, he's great. He's very funny. I love him to death. But yeah, like him and like Killough or him and John McMillan would also be very fun.
I thought of him and John McMillan.
Equal, but like
but
same.
The problem with him and John McMillan, I just drive them through a sundown town and see what happens.
We're gonna go visit a ghost town, and then John's gonna read off the history of that ghost town. That would be fun.
That'd be interesting.
You just bounce around. Like you stop at like historical sites and stuff. Go to Western Oklahoma. Nothing there. It fucking sucks.
John is pretty. He's a smart guy. He just
is.
plays off.
Yes, he's very. I don't know. I've never used this word, but eclectic. I think John's like eccentric or eclectic. Like he's very like his own. He's very niche. He's got his own style. There's only one John McMillan.
Yeah. He has music out. I like him.
He has 18 rap names, but there's only one John McMillan.
Does he really have 18 rap names?
We recorded a podcast back when I was attempting to start a podcast.
On Igloo or?
No, when I was doing opening the mic.
What happened to that?
I did like 5 episodes.
Why did you?
It got like time, money, shit just got ahead of me, and like.
Well, you see what I'm doing.
And I'm going to tell you right now, shout out to you and this dude right here. This shit's hard. It's not fucking... I wanted to do a full...
You built a whole set,
Yes, though. I built an entire set.
You built a whole fucking set, and I was
also
jealous.
was, like, I was hanging out... I was living with my parents, and so we had a shop. I had an AC unit, and I had plywood. And so I was like, I'm not staying in this house all day long with my fucking parents. And so I built that.
This was during COVID too.
Yeah. And then halfway through, I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just make a podcast studio and start a podcast. And I kind of did it. We didn't have internet down there, which is very crucial. And just it wasn't beneficial to what I was trying to do. Now we have our own house. I've been kind of rolling it back around because now
You should do it. I like
I play around a little bit with.
Can I openly admit something that may be like a little critical of you, but I'm not trying to be mean. Fix the audio.
Yeah. No, that was like I did like 6 episodes.
Yeah. Other than that, I really liked the conversations, the guest you had on. Like, it was fucking fun as shit. Your audio just was like, it sounded like you did it from your phone.
So
didn't
I was
you?
gonna say the first few episodes, I didn't have a mic. Gary eventually, shout out Gary Williams, sold me a fucking what is it? Blue whale? Not blue whale.
Yeti.
Blue Yeti. He sold me a Blue Yeti. It's super nice.
I'll give you one if you want.
Don't be just giving me a fucking microphone. I got one, but thank you.
I have.
If I branch out and I need it,
You
I'll
see
holler
all
at
my
you.
equipment I have. Yeah. We're good.
I would like rather to come up here one day and just learn. And learn.
You're more
like,
than
the
welcome to
editing,
do it. Yeah.
That fucking thing. I want to learn how to use.
You're
all
more than
this
welcome to come
shit.
up
I bought a
and
bunch of shit off
do
of
it.
Wish and had hopes. That was what I did. And then I was like, well, I'll just record the first few on my phone.
I got
We'll
really
through it.
blessed with. You asked about my relationship with my parents earlier. My dad bought me that board.
See, that's dope.
So like
That's
for my
dope.
birthday,
Okay.
he
Yeah, so
bought
you
me
got-
the
you got a good
laptop for my
relationship.
birthday. Like, you know, we have a complicated relationship, my dad and I, but at the same time,
He's still supportive.
yeah.
That's dope.
But at the same time, he's like, "What the fuck are you going to do with this equipment?" While he hands it to me. You know?
Yeah.
Are you making any money yet?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
That's the main thing I feel like
got
we
that,
get from.
though. My dad never went into that. He's still like I've never worked harder than I have worked at the comedy club.
I thought
And
you-
he acted like it was not a job, and I was like, I am running drinks for like literally 6-7 miles a night.
Do you ever go to the green room when you work there?
Yeah.
What's the green? Do they have the Kool-Aid Man still up and everything?
No, they took that one down because somebody hit it with a Sharpie. I don't know what the situation was, but it got knocked with a Sharpie. So, but the same artist, they had a bunch of other art from the same artist, and they have a bunch of other stuff now in there.
I know they.
The bar up front is sick right now because they've been renovating. How long? When was the last time you were in there?
When it was an arcade still.
Yes. So yeah, they took all the arcade stuff out.
Brandon mentioned, so I guess it's appropriate to say, Brandon mentioned they were making a second room almost, kind of type, where the bar area, there's going to be a stage in the back.
They
where
wanted to.
The,
and
the
then they backed
basketball
out
stuff
of it.
was. Okay.
The main reason they backed out, I think, is because they can fit more people in there without a stage. It's a lot more comfortable. Whereas a sold out show, people show up early. You might have 60 people in there standing around.
Waiting for the show.
Waiting. It's hot. It's gross. And then like now there's like couch.
Really?
Little table, chairs, soft. The bar chairs are soft. Now they're soft leather.
What's the
so-
main room like? Is it still the same pretty
it's
much?
still the same.
Okay. I didn't know if they added booths in there or
They did
not.
a little paint job recently, but all they did was go from like blue gray to blue. And that was about it. So
I wasn't sure if they were going to do booths because I know a few comedy clubs have like booths and stuff. Like Dangerfield was all booths. Did you ever look at Dangerfield's?
I've probably seen it in like on something.
I guess the front row was like those like half booths.
Yeah. That's,
all
you gotta
front row.
have that. I've always been real big. Whenever I was producing shows, I would take the chairs and face them. There would be no chairs facing sideways or away
Yeah.
from the. It doesn't make any sense to
No.
not do it any other way, and that's the best setup because then you have people in a line. The front row usually in a line watching
Exactly.
you. Back row might be like a bench or two, but it's fun.
No, I like. Now that I have all this production stuff and everything, I've been thinking about maybe producing possible like
dude.
shows.
I didn't think I figured you were already doing that because
No.
you do have the skill set.
No one wants to come to Stillwater.
That it does suck where you are. Yes, still I remember when you wanted to start like an open mic here, and everybody was like, "No,
No.
don't do that."
And I'm
Nobody
not
will-
trying to
nobody will
talk
come.
shit, but Jake Bassey was the one that's like, you do realize no one will come to your
Oh
mic
no,
here.
and
I was like, I get it.
he was right.
No, yeah.
Nobody's gonna come to Stillwater.
By the way,
Norman
guys-
is like just close enough, but still far away. Where it's,
Dude,
people don't
I
go
hear
there
people
because of how
bitch
far it
about
is.
Norman still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's things again off air.
Side note,
But there's things.
check out Jaking Off by Jake Bassey, as we mentioned him.
He's when he moved to California, it's the best decision
Dude,
comedically he made. He's been
for
thriving
him,
ever
yes.
since.
He was doing great here, but
fucking Sam Tripoli on one of his shows that he runs. That's fantastic, man.
yeah, exactly.
I love that
He's
dude.
doing great things.
He's one of the things I've noticed 3 years into comedy is when you meet a comedian that is genuinely nice, you
Like
fucking
Jake?
stick to that person. Yes,
Yeah.
because it's so easy to just be hateful and gross and not give a shit. And too many people do that.
Well,
Too many
Jake
very
was,
funny people.
Jake was the one that pointed it out to me. He's like, you gotta watch out for the nastiness of the industry because
Yeah.
that's what it is. You know.
Jake is also very glass half empty, but yeah.
Oh,
He's got his guard up at all times.
I mean, do you blame him where he's from?
No.
He's from California.
That was one of my favorite episodes of the Opening the Mic podcast was me and him because we talked because he's one of my genuine friends.
You had dad issue,
that I
like you
gained,
both
and
shared
we
the
both
whole
talked
dad
about,
thing.
Yeah, and I was like, this is fucking nice because I had always wanted to learn interesting people. I'm like, where, how, what, how did this form? Why are you like this? Because
Right.
Jake is a very interesting person. You sit down and talk to him for 10 minutes. You're
You
like,
tell
I
me.
wanna
I've
know
had him.
more.
I've had him on my
Yeah.
podcast.
He's fantastic.
Oh shit! I guess how long have we been going? Out of
This
curiosity,
feels like hour 50.
Hour
Damn,
20. That's
only an
not
hour
too
20?
bad.
We still
I
gotta
figured
go.
we were going for a while, but no,
Yeah, it
we
felt
got
like a lot longer than that.
we got a lot more. We got at least another 60 minutes. I can. So the software I run for everything is like it only allows me 2 hours unless I upgrade, and it's a $50 upgrade.
That's
and
not
I'm like,
bad though. That's pretty decent.
it's
2
all
hours.
right. Yeah.
I can't remember what I
I,
used.
I feel like I lose from everything I've learned. Everyone kind of dips out around the 15-minute mark, but I still get enough that YouTube
Yeah.
recognizes it. Everything.
It's tough, man. You got to work on you do it a little bit, but like getting your clips out, getting little bitty bits of this and that, little funny moments, chop it, cut it, put it out.
Do you have TikTok?
No, I've
Okay.
avoided TikTok since it came out.
Good job. But I was gonna say
I do have Instagram.
you
Reels,
are
though,
you
which
are
is-
on TikTok technically
Mhm.
because of me, because there's a part where you talk about I think I'm gonna just wait till my dad's dead, and I'm like, oh my god, like everyone's
funny.
just like, what
That's
the
funny.
fuck?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's
I don't know, man. I'm not trying to like talk bad. I just feel like whenever comedians are just like, I got 10,000 views on TikTok.
I don't
it's like,
I'm not about
It's
the
fucking
views or
TikTok.
anything, but like at the same time it gives me, like Joe Rogan says, it gives you that
it's a little affirmation.
well, what's the whole brain thing? It gives you the whole like
Dopamine. It's like it. I mean, reels.
psilocybin.
Little
It gives you
shorts,
that
Yeah, it's a little
psilocybin,
dump.
yeah.
Every fucking time you see it, I do. I had to make myself stop because I was real bad about just getting on
Yeah.
Instagram, and my Instagram algorithm was just fucking toxic as shit. I was like, I gotta get off here.
Do you
like welding?
do you ever watch
pussy.
Nature is Metal?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I just watched. First thing this morning, I woke up half asleep. I don't know how I got to Instagram. I think I was just checking my messages real quick because I applied for that internship, and I was scrolling. First thing I see is a fucking caribou getting taken down by
Sick.
5 coyotes.
Yeah, that's how you wake up.
And I'm
we
just
wake
like-
up, we check our phones, we're like, chaos, cool.
Cool,
All right, let's start our day.
nice.
Yeah, that's
Just
basically every time.
I mean, if you guys don't know how caribou die against
They
wolves,
scream. Most animals
they get
scream when they die.
get eaten from the ass up. Like,
Yeah,
if you don't watch Joe Rogan, then
yeah.
I'm sorry, guys, but that's how Nate.
Oh,
We
man.
are the actual most sensible species out there when we kill animals.
Yeah. Yeah,
Unless you're a
we
piece
do
of
some
shit.
Weird, like white people do some weird Native American shit when they go deer hunting. They were
Yeah.
like, we're just let's. cut
Wait,
his
are you
throat
saying
if it's
Joe
dying.
Rogan's doing some weird Native American shit? Yeah.
Everybody who hunts is doing. There's no reason to hunt. We have grocery stores. There's no reason to hunt anymore.
I beg to
Fish,
differ. I
no.
beg to differ. Hold on.
No.
Hold on. You
only
get
thing that
so
makes
much
it
cleaner,
weird-
meat,
It is cleaner, and that's the only thing that makes it
less.
is because we don't sell it in
Antibiotics.
stores. We don't sell deer in store.
Certain states do,
It would
I
be
believe,
cool.
right?
Me and Liz are actually talking about opening up like an entertainment venue bodega combo thing where we sell eccentric shit like deer meat, rabbit meat, like random shit like
Can
that.
I
like a butchery.
recommend you guys should do, if you do that, you should put a podcast studio somewhere. and I'll like
It'd be like we've talked extensively.
I'll help you
about
guys with the equipment and everything as long as you let
let's
me.
relax.
Okay.
Let's slow down.
Sorry.
We'll get there, Daniel.
Sorry, my bad. Get really excited when I hear shit like that. I'm like, hey, well, I got this.
No, that's shelving. When that popped up, just having that conversation, and then it's like, but we got to shelf this. It's so hard to be like, we can't focus on this right now. We have to just make money and do our own thing. But yeah, we're wanting to do like
That'd be cool.
north side of the city type thing.
Because Looney Bin's gone, right?
Looney Bin's gone. There's nothing on the north side.
What took Looney Bin's spot? Is it?
I have no.
Is that free?
I have no idea. I haven't been by there.
Because I talked to Brandon and I was like, why don't local comedians? I get we're all broke and everything, but if we all pitched in,
I really do think that's the main thing. I mean, we're all broke and irresponsible.
But if we all like pitched, like every single comedian, whether you're an amateur or a professional or whatnot, you know, everyone pitched in like a certain amount of money, say $25. If you can't sacrifice $25, I feel like we could make rent every month with every comedian.
Yeah, it'd be tough though. You'd have to have somebody like
a comedian ran club is the cool thing.
But you'd have to have somebody like Marty, Julie, somebody up
that's
in the
willing
ranks.
to actually
Like,
wanting to take it
the
to
Grove in Arkansas. Mitch Fattel, who is like 20 years into doing stand-up, just became manager of the Grove.
Really?
So starting that kind of stuff, especially if you love doing comedy, you don't want to start a club because then that becomes your life. Then you're no longer doing comedy. You're just running a comedy club. And that's been the tough part with me, where I'm like, at least she has that experience, and I can trust that I don't have to make this my life thing. I can just come in when I can, help when I can, do this, that, the other, and then go back.
So
on
basically,
the road
be
or
like a
whatever.
Joe Rogan.
Kind of, yeah, a very young amateur version of it. Yes,
That'd be cool.
I think, and I think you're gonna start seeing that more. I really do think that like cancel culture is going away, and then the comedy is like,
Well, my whole
it's
idea
rising right now.
We just mentioned how people said no to doing shows or even open mics here.
Yeah.
My whole idea is I'd like to open a comedy club here that's serious enough that could have bigger names. Because, I mean, it's Stillwater. We get bigger names here anyways, like at Calf Fry and stuff. So I feel like
It's just tough with our location, man. It's tough with Oklahoma because we have Oklahoma City and Tulsa. And those are the only two towns you have options for opening a comedy club in.
Yeah.
Tulsa's about to get one. Oklahoma City's about to get one.
What?
Tulsa, yeah, you didn't know that?
I know they have Bricktown Comedy Club.
Yeah, that one. They're about to get that one on top of, they do have a couple other nice.
Is that not
comedy
open
clubs.
yet? I thought that was
Not
already
yet.
open.
It'll be opening up soon. I don't know when
What's
exactly.
Oklahoma City getting now? They have Bricktown
we
Comedy
just have
Club.
Bricktown, yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I'm saying. We just have, we have
it sounded
two-
like
in our state, we have
they were
two.
opening two more.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
That would be sick, but no.
That would be nice.
Enid Comedy
Well,
Club,
still,
hyphen
well,
Bricktown.
Tulsa has Looney Bin too. Still,
They still have a Looney Bin. Wichita Looney Bin closed. Wichita, Kansas. So
Wichita's Looney Bin closed.
Yes, and that was the only thing in that area. It was just kind of like, oh no. And I'm hoping that Tulsa's not next, and the next thing you know, Looney Bin's just gone. I'm really hoping that's not a thing. But that's also part of the game. Bricktown Comedy Club, the people who
I
run
didn't even
it,
think about Wichita. I guess I could.
it's right up the road,
I could invite Wichita
a few hours away.
comedians
Yeah,
onto the
Tulsa,
podcast, too.
Wichita, Kansas, those guys all mingle.
Okay.
Like, I mean, there's Sam Price,
Makes sense.
Conrad Linsmeyer. There's a few of them there in that like Fayetteville area, kind of up in that area, and then up into Wichita, and yeah. I did a show with Shane Laffery.
Gillett. No,
Something like that. No. Shane Laffery. He's out of Wichita. It was funny. It was a good show.
Who's your favorite comedian so far right now?
Man,
currently?
right now, currently,
That's a big name.
like someone who I put on their special or watch or
Yeah.
whatever. Shane's up there, man. Honestly, like
I like
post
Shane.
canceled Shane
Yeah.
is it's just when you get canceled and it skyrockets you can say whatever the fuck you want, and
Yeah.
people are starting to realize that saying whatever you want can be very funny,
Right.
and no matter if it's offensive or not, we
I
all
listen-
have that part in our brain that's like, that's funny.
I listened
no
to the
matter
Burt cast, and he talked about his daughter Georgia, how she's really liberal and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and like she went out last year on his tour of the ballparks. What was it?
Is fully loaded.
Fully Loaded. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shane was on it, and Shane was talking like a lot of politics and making fun of Biden and Trump
Yeah.
and whatnot. And she's like, I didn't know you could say that. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
funny,
yeah, yeah.
but that's like really offensive.
It's funny too because Bert he'll say that like she doesn't laugh at him.
Right.
And Dave Attell had her like rolling and crying, laughing.
Dave Attell jokes are disgusting. I was a pirate.
It's so man, that's he might have like 30 years in the game, dude. That's the biggest. You gotta check yourself, and when you want to check yourself, you gotta check out how long motherfuckers who are great.
I was watching Bumpin' Mics earlier today
Yeah.
with Jeff and him, and I was like, oh god,
That's great.
That's 40. That's probably 50 years
Bumping
combined.
Mics is fantastic. I was watching it, and then Bob
They're coming
Saget.
out with a new season.
It was Bob Saget
Gilbert.
and Gilbert Godfrey, and I was like, well, this is just so sad.
Made me kind of tear up this morning. I saw that episode. And it was
Shit.
Hassan, too, remember?
Yes, yeah.
Hassan's like,
Yeah.
holy shit, Bob Saget's in the crowd.
Why am I here? Like Hassan's fucking funny, but in that
Well,
situation,
Hassan's
it's like,
big now compared to back then. I didn't even know.
Is he the guy who does like serious interviews and shit too?
He does the
Or is that
Seth Meyers show,
Mesh?
right? He took over Seth Meyers,
Yeah.
the Daily Show or something like that.
It's a good choice.
Something like that, I think.
Yeah. And
Trevor Noah is taking over a show, right? Or did he leave a show?
he left.
He left.
That's
Maybe that's
the
what I'm
one that he's
talking about.
picking up,
Okay, yeah.
If you had to pick a comedy scene to live in, where would you go?
Ooh, there's only 3 to name.
There's
Honestly.
only Midwest, West Coast, East Coast.
East Coast.
That's about it.
Austin, man.
Austin, really? I still would go to New York. I love New York.
So New York.
comedians.
So you're more of a like punchline, get to it.
I like
type
the
of joke guy?
straightforwardness of New Yorkers. I like how they don't beat around the bush.
No, okay, I get what
It's
you're
just straight, but
saying.
they're
Like you're shit or not.
but they're also very nice.
Yeah.
This circles back around to like just enjoying nice comedians. Working at the club, all of the New York comics that have come through there have been fantastic.
Did you meet Mark Norman?
I don't think so.
I've heard Mark Norman's
I've
a
met
hell of a
Sam
guy. Okay.
Morrill. Jessica Kirsten was hands down the nicest comedian I've ever met in my life. Like she
Really?
would sit down and just talk with every member of the staff and not give a shit about her time and just like hang out with you and talk to you. Made you feel like a person. She
Was
also
it you that opened for Anthony, or was that Roan Chandler? Anthony.
Jeselnik? Yeah,
Jeselnik.
that was Chandler.
That was
yeah.
Chandler, okay.
Yeah.
I get. See, I thought that was you for a second.
No, we look nothing alike.
Who you? But you were 2 months, 3 months in, and you opened for a big name too, didn't
So
you?
I didn't open. I got to do a guest spot.
That's what. Okay.
And it was, I mean, insane. Because 2-3 months in, you're performing in front of like 5 to 15 people at the most.
Yeah.
Maybe doing a few sets a
I mean,
week.
you're doing JJ's Alley.
Yeah, you're going up to JJ's Alley. You're going up to Don Quixote's. Shout out that fucking place. Whenever
Is that
it was
even a
doing comedy.
mic still?
It's not a mic, but it is still a bar. It's
I
still
knew it was a
very
bar. I just dropped Brandon off.
Not trashy. It's a great bar. It's but yeah. Shit. What was your question again?
Who did you guest spot?
Oh, the guest spot was Steve Trevino.
Oh, okay.
Which was super cool. I mean, just it all again circles back to nice comics. He just heard me talking about doing comedy and was like, "Do you want to do a guest spot tomorrow?" And I was like,
yeah.
"I guess." And then it was like 3 months into comedy, doing 5 minutes in front of 250 people.
Well, you went and saw Tom Segura, and he put out the Black Book, right?
Yes, yeah.
remember
Tom
you
was cool to
mentioned
watch. That was also a very like COVID brought some pretty cool stuff as far as comedy goes.
That's such
Especially
a weird thing.
like living here, man. COVID
Because we are
helped
so
us
open.
Grow. It gave us a step up because
Yeah.
we were open, and I got to see Tom, Bert, Christina.
I saw Bert at the Criterion,
Yeah,
and I think it just the like being in the Criterion, I didn't find him as entertaining.
when will this go out?
Here
Before
in
or
a-
after July 9th?
Probably before.
Okay.
Do you have something to plug?
No, but I'm not going to say what it is. This is it's a date night thing.
I can post it whenever you want me to post it.
Nah, you can post it. I'm not going to delay posting for it.
Because, I have another podcast that can come out before this. I still haven't posted a certain someone's.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm taking Liz. We're going to go see Bert.
Oh, fuck.
But I'm more excited to see Chad Daniels. That's who
Chad Daniels would be fun.
He is hands down. You asked this earlier, but that's my favorite comic.
I wanted to
think.
go see his Fully Loaded in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Yeah,
Okay.
I can't wait.
But, Shane's not on it. And I really want to see Shane.
Yeah.
Is my main thing. So I was like, someone was like, I'll buy tickets right now if you want to go see him. I'm like, I've seen him in the Criterion. He was okay.
Yeah.
It was a weird environment, but and they're like, it's a baseball stadium that you're gonna see him in.
Yeah,
like it's a whole
lot
different. You know.
And that's another reason why I like New York comics is because they're all club comics. They don't ever go past that.
Mark
hardly.
Norman's on this ticket, I think.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
he
And
is.
I was like, that's leaning me to buy tickets towards it, but like Shane would be the sell for me.
The only one I don't want to see is Tiffany Haddish. She's the only one I could care less to see.
Yeah.
She had that whole skit with Ari Spears that was just very pedophilic.
I just watched her
Uncomfortable as hell.
on Something's Burning.
Yeah.
And that was
she's
kind of-
annoying, man. She was
Yeah.
funny in the 2009, 2010-ish time. When she was popping. And now it's like, nah. She
When
was a
White Chicks
Pandora
was
listen.
something and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of shit was going on.
Yeah, she has
I
that
get
Will
that.
Smith story. Wow, Will Smith really does make a lot of comedians famous.
Bert
That's weird.
was one of them
Yeah, I
too.
can only name two.
Bert and her.
Yeah,
And
Bert,
I mean,
Bert and her.
who made Will Smith? Himself?
His daddy.
Who was his dad?
Who is his dad? Can we pull up Will Smith's wiki?
Yeah. Hold on.
Also, Yingling me, please, sir.
Yingling you?
You like one, sir?
Nah, I'll be all right. I appreciate it. Who was Will Smith's dad?
I've never.
He walked out a lot, is what, to my
There's a
understanding.
lot of comedians. Like people, not comedians. I've looked into their lives. I've never even
We're
thought
using
about.
DuckDuckGo for this one.
I noticed that. That's how you know you have a porn habit. Your fucking search engine is
Shut up.
DuckDuckGo.
No, I just don't want the government knowing what I look up on them.
DuckDuckGo away search history. Will Smith. Willard Carroll Smith. That's his real name?
Really?
Holy shit.
His dad's white? Oh, okay.
He highlighted something for 1 second.
Yeah.
His dad's white? Obviously not. That's why I have no idea who his dad
It
is.
doesn't look like I saw the name, but it was just.
Trying to figure out what spawned,
I don't think his dad's famous.
No.
created
His
Willard.
dad wasn't part of his life, was he?
Well, that's probably what.
Why are we
created-
diving so deep?
Because I was
into it?
curious as to why, like, people who get so big, it's like, what the fuck made you so big?
He sold his soul, bro.
Yeah.
He drank some kid's blood and was like, yeah, we're good. Wasn't his
lived
wife
for a
married
while.
to Tupac?
Yeah. Oh, she dated.
Dated?
Think
Okay.
dated.
Yeah, David.
Fucked.
Yeah, his dad's just.
A nobody.
Smith.
Bro, your girlfriend got smashed by Tupac.
How does that?
How the fuck do you even try and get past that? There's no moving on from that.
There's
Man, celebrity shit's great. This is, you asked about Hollywood earlier. No.
Yeah.
It's insane the shit that they
and you
do.
said, yeah, you'd go
I
to
did.
Hollywood.
I did. I was being funny. Remember I said it's like a dick.
True. So Weinstein's on your list, huh?
Oh, Jesus. No, it's going to be a young dick. Can't be old.
Oh my God.
Come.
God damn it. Call back. God.
I held off for a long time.
I know you did.
I was on the way here, and I was like, do I just talk about cum for an hour and a half? No,
I told Brandon,
Don't do
I'm
that.
like, if we ever get JJ and Cody back together, who do you think says come first? And he's like, Cody. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, shit. I was like, I feel like JJ would talk about his dick real fast.
No, JJ's actually a sweet boy. He can't refrain from being like that. I can't help it. I started comedy, and it just opened up it got rid of any filter I had.
Oh, God.
I've learned, especially with like
I
working-
learned that too. I'm like, filters, wear those.
It's tough when you work with like a bunch of rednecks, and
And
it's
then-
like you guys have a weird sense of humor.
Right.
It's funny though, because homoeroticism freaks them. It shuts them down, bro.
Does it?
It shuts them down. And so I'll go up and just touch one of their nipples or something, and they can't handle it. It's fucking hilarious.
God damn it.
Steve with a fucking alcohol problem, and then my fucking punk ass just coming up and be like, "What's up, Steve?" He's like, "Oh, God damn it."
Oh, my God.
It's dude. Oh God. I can't talk too much. I can't reveal too much. I gotta keep some stuff to myself, you know.
Yeah, you gotta make some
There's
comedy.
just some shit.
Some comedy.
I wish I could tell them just to freak them out, but it's gonna actually affect our relationship.
Yeah, let's keep that one.
I gotta work here every day. I can't be having HR involved in a South Side blue collar job. You gotta do some shit to get them involved there.
God damn it.
I was gonna say something about Bert, but I forgot. Oh, Bert.
Yeah.
Did you see Bert before Bert? You knew Bert was Bert?
No.
I had seen his old shit like a long time ago
Okay,
and not
yeah, I saw that.
realized
Yeah,
when he was
yeah,
skinny
yeah,
and
yeah.
had a goatee or whatever. I had no idea that was him.
Like from comically.
Yeah, he talks about Mexicans a lot. He's very unpolitically correct.
I didn't know that Japanese and Chinese didn't understand each
What?
other. He's the guy at the ticket counter was like Godzilla.
Oh my God.
Or when the cop, did you know if you put your finger to the lips of a cop, he'll put his gun inside
Yeah.
your mouth?
I think that's why I like LA comics are more prone to be like, I have a spiel, I have a bit.
Yeah.
This bit is my life now. And New York comics are constantly writing. They're constantly making new material. They're constantly churning out new shit. They're also...
I'm just not fast paced enough like that. Like I work on a bit. If I have a bit, I'll work on it over and over.
Well,
and over.
it takes a lot of time in, too. I was talking to somebody about this today. Like, crowd work is...
Oh my God, get rid of this fucking lake. I don't ever want to see this fucking lake ever again.
Man.
The fattest man in the world.
Back
Yeah, he was Van Wyler.
shot. If something's burning is not as fun that he doesn't have
The new one?
comics on.
The newer, like,
Yeah.
where it's more produced now, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even more off the hinge as, like, it was.
No.
Like, before he had, when it was just him and, like, a small crew, it was off the hinge. Shit was burning.
Yeah. Have you gotten into Are You Garbage yet?
No, what is that?
bro.
Is that with Big J?
No.
Which one's Big J? That's
Big J is
Skank
Fest
Okay.
or whatever.
And
But
Ari just ended
Garbage-
his podcast.
Yeah, Ari shut down Skeptic Tank.
Yep.
Are You Garbage is I never subscribed to
Is
a
that the
Patreon.
KFC boys?
It's similar. So they're New York guys. KFC.
The Pickles Gang, little tour
If you
update.
start
Vermont,
this,
Connecticut.
I know these
you
guys.
won't stop.
These guys, I know
It's
these
that kind
guys.
of podcast. I'm on their Patreon, and I've never subscribed to a Patreon before. Not even thought about it.
I subscribed to Jake's
Shout out Jake
Patreon.
Bassey.
Yeah. I subscribed to Jake Bassey's. Jake's the only one I actually subscribed to. Oh my God. You piece of shit. I've
I
never.
spent $10 for these guys. Jake's like $1 a month. I'm like, nah.
This podcast was brought to you. Oh, never mind.
It's fucking fantastic.
I've got piss. Can we take a fucking break?
10-minute
Yeah.
what's the fancy word?
Intermission.
It's not intermission.
It's an intermission.
Intermatum?
Intermatum?
Intima. I don't know. Anyway, let's go do an enema.
Reason for the podcast. You guys officially saw the first episode of the HeleyCast. This is what the HeleyCast is supposed to be. Invite friends over, comics, whoever.
We're sad. We're awkward. We're nervous. It's a good time.
He's sad. I'm depressed. I think that's a level lower than you.
No, I'm also.
Are we gonna fight
depressed.
about this? We gonna fight?
It's just a sad fight.
Did you hear about the whole Elon?
You want a sad fight about this, dude?
Just a hug.
Hold on, are we gonna talk about the submarine before we get out of here? For sure.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk
We gotta
about.
have something.
Let's talk about
in
two
this.
more subjects.
So people are legit being like, "This is sad," and it's like,
Are you sad about it?
no,
Okay.
no, it's not sad. There's too much irony in it. We're both probably gonna say some meme jokes,
Oh.
but like you can't. ask for the Titanic experience.
And not get the full
Get
experience.
the Titanic experience.
I think that's worth $250,000 right there.
It's insane, bro. They also, like, they died immediately. And everybody... Bro, this is
They
what...
died on Sunday, right?
This whole event is why I'm saying cancel culture's done. We're only about humor now. Is because the entire world made fun of 6 people dying a tragic death for 3 days.
Did you hear they already have a mod of it on GTA 5?
No, people are ruthless, man. Those people are just comedians who haven't gone on stage yet.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm like. Bro, that's good. Well, I saw, like, so I know you're not on TikTok, but, like, you know, you see those Facebook video, like, swipe videos or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Short, whatever. I swiped through one of them, and one was, like, when you spend, what was it, 20 grand on a new lights for your semi-truck or whatever, but at least you didn't spend $250,000 for a one-way trip to the Titanic.
To the bottom of the ocean. We don't belong in the ocean, space, or the Amazon. There's particular parts of the actual jungle and space and the deeps.
I guess
depths
you'd
of
say the
ocean.
Congo too, right?
Yeah, whatever. Just jungles where we can't get past something. Don't go past it.
They discovered a metal in the Congo about, like, it can power things.
Yeah.
Like,
Saw that. And
dude, the Congo is Wakanda.
They found like an underwater city or something like
Atlantis.
that.
Yeah.
Like a legit, but it was like in the middle of the jungle. You went to a cave and it's like you pop out the other end. It's
Really?
just trees and flowers and shit. Yeah.
No shit. I didn't know about that.
That like
Why is there no signal? What'd you do?
Our curiosity is what fucks us.
Are we okay? Are you looking up porn on my fucking...
We're still going. Just shuts it off.
He plugs it
You
back.
brought it up earlier. I've been hard ever since. So.
God damn. No! No!
I just started snooping. I couldn't
Not
help
my
it.
interview. Oh my god. This is my interview too.
How old is this?
This is a few days old. Put your headphones on. Fuck it. Start it. Start it from the beginning. Fuck it. You started it. It's only 1:07 or 8 seconds.
What is it, rodeo time?
Yeah, this is for rodeo time.
Hey,
Jesus
rodeo
Christ.
time.
Rodeo time.
This man put on a cowboy hat just to be on your show.
Hey, whoa. I like cowboy hats. I don't know what you're talking about. God damn it. Fuck you. Oh, thank God there's no volume.
Oh, man. I love it.
There's about to be volume.
Intern video. This is sick.
Hey, guys. I'm Daniel Heley, 28, from Stillwater, Oklahoma. I think I'd be a good short-term intern for you guys because I'm very passionate about ranching, rodeoing, and the Western lifestyle. God damn it. I have experience creating content for social media, including YouTube. And I'm always looking for ways to improve my skills.
Big fan of JRE.
I've created a variety of content, including videos, audio, and photos.
Very big
I've worked
fan
with
of
a range
JRE.
of tools and platforms from iOS, Windows, and all forms of social media.
Shut up.
I'm a quick learner, so I think I could get up to speed.
I don't even
on
want to watch this anymore.
This is so
processes and
Keep playing
tools
it, though.
real quickly.
We're this
Lastly,
far
in
in.
all honesty, I'm hoping to gain
Oh, you made a separate tab for that one. That was
hands-on
important.
experience.
I had to
in
edit it.
ranching, rodeo,
Shrink it down. It was 3
side
minutes
of
total.
things. I really would like to learn on that side of things. I'm just excited to contribute in any way possible. Thank you, guys.
Don't feel bad. This is no different than me watching my old.
Pause it. It's repeating
stand-up.
itself. I don't need it to repeat.
Shut this shit up.
Fuck.
You need to do that at least once a day. You gotta put yourself in that type of environment at least one time a day.
I
start
figured
my
at
day
least.
off
I figured at least put me outside of my comfort zone, try something different.
Man,
And if I get picked, I get picked. Hopefully, I'm doing this kind of shit though.
No, that's part of it too. We make fun of it. But it's funny. It's fun. It's fun to make fun of. But it is also like that is how you have to get those kind of jobs. You have to be funny.
Well, I mean, you make
like
fun
that.
of it, like, but how else do you get booked at comedy
Exactly.
clubs?
No, exactly.
You know, like you're sending old tape of yourself on stage to comedy clubs and be like, I'm funny. Excuse me, but yeah.
Here you go. I'll even the playing field here a little bit. This is my first set.
Oh my god.
This is my first ever set. That working?
Where is this at?
Yeah. JJ's. July 22nd. 3 years ago.
Woo!
Let's just get it out of the way. I have a mustache now. Drink all of it so you don't have to pay what it is, you know.
Man.
I was not expecting that you cannot just be a guy with a mustache nowadays.
You know how weird I sound?
You sound really weird, and when I started my mustache, you still had your mustache.
Where's your cowboy hat at, Wyatt Earp? But my favorite
Bro.
is whenever people come up to me and they're like, stay away from my children.
You got laughs, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. What? I also got random what from the audience, which is super fun.
You know, one of the trends, it's like a mustache, trends come and go. And I feel like one of the trends
Shut it off
that's
after this
going
joke.
around now is getting really overdone. I'm over it. I think it's thanks to TikTok. You know, we can get rid of TikTok, right? Nobody wants TikTok.
Oh my god, look at you, young Cody.
You see 14-year-olds singing erotic songs.
I'm pretty sure I was there.
It's not good.
Might have been.
One of my favorite things, though, the trend that's coming around we need to get rid of is the dudes who rub their hands and they lick their lips and they try to be sexy.
I got just enough laughs to hook me. I didn't know how to respond to people talking.
I don't know if I still have my first.
Man, I go back to that often. I'll be having a bad day, and I'll just be like, I'm not funny. And then I'll go listen to that, and I'm like, God damn it, I'm so much better than whatever the fuck that was.
I'm trying to think if I still have my first recording ever. Let me see.
If you hear like the whole thing through, I actually took like 5 of those jokes and turned them into 4-minute chunks. So like that, the mustachophile, the thing I have about silver linings and pedophiles came off of that, talking about my mustache.
No shit.
The throat clear, bro.
She asked me the other night if I ever got STD test. Never got STD test. Nope. Nope. She's like, well, you go get one. I'm like, I don't want to get my penis swabbed. No. And she was like, well, why? I'm like, it's scary. It hurts. I don't want to do it. But she got me to thinking. I'm like, now, what would the doctor say if I did have AIDS? Right? Like, how would I want to approach this situation? I would assume on a normal conversation, the doctor would be like, hey, you know, no, tell him, like, hey, you have AIDS. Now, if I walk in to the office, I want my doctor to be like, yo, throws me a jersey, Magic Johnson, welcome to the team.
That's the kind of shit I was coming up with. That's terrible.
No, it's not terrible. It's just beginning comedy.
Right, yeah.
People really don't grasp that it does take like several fucking years.
It takes
to
several
grow that
fucking
to be a comedian.
Stage
to be a
time.
comedian, yeah.
Just it's stage.
To go up there
time.
and be like, "This is my home. I'm comfortable up here." It
Right.
takes so long, so fucking long. That's one of the reasons why I keep going to Bricktown and not bars, is because that repetitive motion of going on that stage, particularly.
Mm-hmm.
God willing, I get a fucking big ass show in the future. It's not gonna fuck with me as much. It's helped. I've already noticed it before. Like Casey Frey, I think was like 300 people, something like that. But it was also like hosting sucks because it doesn't suck. It's very fun. I'm grateful for any opportunity
I've
I'm
hosted
given.
in it. I mean, I blew my chance on hosting at Poor Liquid Lounge because I got a little too drunk. And Brandon came on, did his set, and then I was closing everything. And because of everyone I've watched, right, they usually do a set after everyone,
Yeah.
you know, and do a close. And I was trying to close. I had 3 vodka Red Bulls already.
I was amped, but I was fucked up.
I was yelling at the crowd, is what Brandon told me, and I do not remember. And poor Liquid Lounge did not want me to ever host again.
Bro.
So
when
I was like,
actually
damn.
upset with the crowd. It happens to everybody.
I don't even remember getting upset with them though.
But but that's usually what causes it. You drink and you're like, shut the fuck up. You don't realize how you sound.
Yep.
I was in Tulsa. It was my first time headlining.
I haven't done a set in Tulsa except for one, and it was at the Comedy Club, Tulsa Comedy Club.
They have a shit,
which is the movie theater.
I think they're popping. Right? They're about to blow up. I think,
but they're a movie theater slash.
Yeah.
Well, they used to be a movie theater.
Yeah, it was like a movie theater entertainment venue thing.
And now they do music and comedy.
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
and it's all very Quinceañera-esque type stuff. Yeah.
Remind me of Shane Gill's special. He's like, damn, look at that music across the hallway. And it was in Austin, too. I knew it was in Austin, but I just imagined he was doing that at the Tulsa.
How can I compete with this?
Yeah. I was doing a set at the Tulsa Comedy Club, and my problem was they were having like a special night where it's like the host. There were 4 hosts, and they were like judges, kind of, and they sat in the front row. So you would do your set, and they'd roast you. And all I could say to the host is like, will you let me fucking do my set before you even say anything? Like, I would be like, I was abducted from Romania in 1996, and like, cool story, bro. Like, shut the fuck up and let me just go on with it. Like, God bless. And finally, there were 2 women and 2 men on the panel or whatever, right? Yeah. And both women just looked at the guys and like, just fucking hear this pathetic guy's joke. I was like, thank you. I don't care if you say pathetic, but just let me fucking get my shit out.
Yeah.
I got my shit out, got no laughs, left the stage.
Mine worked out into my advantage, where they were like fucking just being shitty. It was in Tulsa, and I was headlining for the first time ever. I was doing 20 minutes for the first time ever. Nervous wreck the entire time. I'm hearing them the entire show just talk, heckle, bullshit. They're not getting kicked out. Nobody's addressing it. None of the comics are addressing it.
Right.
I went on stage, started. I got like 30 seconds in, and I was like, "Can you shut the fuck up?" Like, I just hit him with this serious tone, dropped it down. But then I kind of was like, "I'm trying," because I was in the middle of joking about Tulsa, but in a good way. And I was like, "I'm trying to talk good on your town, and you're not giving me that opportunity right now." I was like, "You're being very disrespectful." And they're too drunk. They was like, "We know." And I'm like, "Oh man." This is awful.
It's difficult to go on stage when you have a rough crowd like that.
And it's especially smaller. You're not like a famous comedian, so the venue's not going to be like, yeah, we'll kick them out. They don't give a shit about you. They're buying alcohol.
They're more of they're more of a Patreon than you. Like,
yeah, exactly.
What have you done? You took our water.
Yeah, I'm not kicking out this patron. You've had 3 free Michelobs.
Yeah, exactly. No, I get it. I think we've come to the end of the podcast. You have anything else to plug?
Man, fucking, if you happen to see this, I'm still alive.
I'm glad you're still alive.
Camera footage. There's so much shit
1990s
under my hat. It's just like,
dude, that's a early 2000s camera, so it's definitely gonna be.
Someone's gonna cut my head off here in a second. The way I'm like zoomed out and it's just me in the middle, like. So yeah, I'm a comedian and.
God.
No, this has been great. It's 100 degrees in here. I drank way too many Yinglings. They're heavy.
I need to fix the air quality in here.
Get your AC unit.
Not yet.
It's $60.
Well, I rent, so I gotta talk to the landlord about an AC unit.
You talking about your mom?
What?
You said landlord.
No.
Okay, I thought you were.
No, an actual landlord.
Okay.
Are you talking about just a middle of the room kind of AC unit?
You could,
is there a middle of the room AC unit?
For a couple hours, you could just buy a window unit and pop it in the middle of the room. A couple hours, no more. No more. Carbon monoxide starts building up. But
that makes sense.
You could for sure do that, and it would cool it down. You could do it like an hour ahead, and then shut it off. Boom, and then it would be cool in there.
I had an idea if you just get a couple fans, put them down here.
That too.
And that'll just blow towards
you get
y'all,
enough sweat
and then I'll get
flowing.
my own.
I'm starting to feel a little pit sweat here.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're out. Love you.
Deuces.
Peace. Hello, Mark Trotter. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the Heley cast. What's up, Cody Freeman?
What's going on, man? How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hello, Marty.
Oh, hey, buddy.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Next, how are you doing? What's your real name? What's your government name? That is my first question. I'm just gonna go right off the bat and go. JJ Wood.
What's up? Long time listener, first time guest. Really excited to be here.
You all have headphones now? You get
Yeah, I got
Heley, what year were you born? 97, 96?
95.
See, all right. Technically, you're a 90s baby, but you missed half of it.